All right. Bro, this is funny. All right. All right. Make sure everything's set. Whew, boy, it's been just amazing. Just amazing. And while we wait for people to come into the live, probably gonna be chilling, looking at some stuff. We are going to be looking at basically, we are going to be looking at comments that I got from people. We're going to be looking at debates, and we're just going to be chatting. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, man. A lot of stuff. A lot of people talking crazy in the chat. Not in the chat, but in the comment section. So make sure y'all hit that like on this video so it can go out into the algorithm to people just like you, and it can help this channel grow. So, just waiting for people to come in and look at some crazy comments. Like, just crazy. Like, the first is well, I'm gonna take that back. First, it was the Hebrew Israelites. I chilled, I piped down, you know what I'm saying? Cause it was getting crazy, right? And now I made one video on Captain Tazariak, didn't even talk crazy. I was like, I gave him his little thumbs up on, how he's acting, like, yo, he's chill. And I got the Hebrew Israelite attacking in the comment section, y'all. Attacking. I mean, yo, I don't know who's worse, them or the Muslims. But for me personally, with me being a black man in America, and I'm seeing that they are using this Hebrew Israelite religion to focus on skin color and stuff is in like that bugs me a lot. I don't like that. I don't like it. And for them to not claim Jesus as God is just crazy. But I want to just focus on some things. One is I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna back it up a little bit. The Korah skit is making rounds. IP like it, God Logic like it, Duran like it, a lot of other apologetics like it, right? Or apologists, they like it. And it's out there. It's out there. And what's so crazy is I'm gonna actually make a video on it, but apparently Korah, uh, she actually from what someone said, they said that she actually cheated on someone. And I was like, bro, what? I ain't even know this. All I was doing just making a skit. I was just making a skit. So, anyway, I want to watch this debate. This is going to be cool.
Which is on the table, has not been established.
My
these
friend,
guys
if the Bible
here.
scholars are right, the Quran is a lie.
Psalms 91 says he will be raised up. What are the most
Right here. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun to watch. I cannot wait to watch this. Because this is Sam Simone, or Shimon, however you say his name, versus this guy. These are two, like, hostile guys. Yo, I can't wait to watch this. Let's watch it.
Muslims believe that he was saved by being taken up. Oh, man.
Forgive me for assuming that you, a Muslim, knew the Quran. Forgive me.
That's the point. The Bible has a bunch of contradictions.
And if you want to convince people to become Muslims, you'll be one of the best apologists for Christianity. You're going to drive them to Christ. You're talking to the old G. Don't tell the old G how to establish the Islamic dilemma, right? Can you just give me one prophecy?
Okay, let me explain. I'll explain it to you. Watch. You
you're
brought
joking.
it up.
Dr. Nazar,
I didn't.
please.
I didn't.
Let's,
Boss,
let's go talk.
we're
Let's
gonna
go talk.
debate
Let's
the
go talk
topic.
outside real
No,
quick.
hold.
Yo, they are. They already at it before the debate, bro. That is crazy. I told you this is this is about to be lit. This is about to be lit. This is about to be lit. I cannot wait. Oh man, I'm excited to watch this, bro. This is like watching. This is like watching like I don't know what is a good movie. I'm trying to think of a good movie. This is like watching everybody waiting for the new maybe a show. I can't even think right now. This is like watching the Super Bowl. Yeah, there we go, Super Bowl.
Are we
Just
going to
guys.
have the debate?
Yes. Yes.
Stop this appeal to sympathy. You addressed it online. Let people judge whether I was wrong or not. Get to the topic.
I will get to the topic.
Okay, so don't bring it up because I'm not going to apologize because you don't know the context of my statement.
This is a Christian platform, correct?
So he's appealing to Christianity.
So all
The
I'm
Christianity you don't know
But I
that you
can't make him
abandoned?
apologize. He doesn't want.
Bro, why my volume seems so low? It's up. Why did it? Oh no, it don't sound loud. Oh, hold on.
to apologize.
If you want to talk
me
about
do?
insults, we can bring up
What
your
I did
prophet
was,
insulting people.
You can bring those things
We
up.
can do that. So let's get to the topic for the love
Yeah.
of your God.
Can
Let's not play this game,
It's
man.
not a game. I swear it's not a game.
Okay, so let's
This
get
is
to the
about,
topic.
This is about decency. For the-
Fine.
Yeah.
I'm telling him one more time. If he changes the topic, he can leave.
See?
There's no debate. You play these games. You can go.
I've definitely prepared a lot for this discussion. I'm very happy to have it.
Want to debate, or you can just.
I'm happy to talk about this topic. I'm very happy to talk about this
You bring it
topic.
up, it's over.
Bro, I
Bring it
didn't
up,
know
it's
Sam
over.
was that big.
Bring it up.
That man been eating.
Okay. Can you
Here we go.
can you calm down?
Brian,
Let's just take a break. Let's take a break.
You're talking.
I'll be back for the Mormons.
Let's just take a break.
I'll be
Let's
back
just
for
take a
the
break.
Mormons.
Let's just take a break.
I am happy. I prepared this. I'm ready to go.
Okay, let's just take a break.
I'll be back for the Mormons, Brian.
Hold on. Okay. Today we're going to be discussing the Islamic dilemma.
Yo, that's funny.
Okay.
So
Would you like to start, Sam?
Sure. I mean, however he wants. He can lead it if he wants.
Go right ahead.
Yeah. My assertion is that the Quran depends on the Bible, not the other way around. You can't make sense of much of the Quran without the Bible. I mean, that's the assertion. So, if you want to go into examples, we can. It's up to you.
Okay. So the Islamic dilemma, I will define it as like a promise, if you will. And what is the promise? The promise is that there are Christian preachers that say, listen, the Christian audience that are trying to, evangelize and preach to their Muslim friends, they can grab a copy of the Quran and they can point to certain verses that are going to demonstrate that today's Bible is fully authentic. That seems like they're promising this. They're saying, look, you can do this. This is what the Islamic dilemma is all about. Okay? Now, I want to differentiate that from the commentary dilemma. And the commentary dilemma, I will concede. It's a term
What do
I
you
came
mean
up
by
with.
commentaries dilemma?
Perfect. The commentary dilemma, which is just, I'm making this up, so just bear with me, is just the idea of saying when we go into the commentaries of various Islamic scholars for the past 1,400 years, you will find that some scholars will say it seems that the Bible is preserved and authentic. And there is the vast majority that will say, no, there has been corruption. And we could go back and forth and say, well, some scholars say this and some scholars say that, and that could be turned into a commentary dilemma. But I just want to remind the audience that this is a promise of the Islamic dilemma. It's about the Quran. And so I'm imagining a Christian audience at home waiting and saying, show me the verse. So I can go to the mosque and say, this is the verse that proves that the Bible's authentic, and that's exactly what I'd like to address.
It's fine. So I'm going to show you that the Quran does confirm the Bible by what I just said. That the Quran depends on the Bible. Without the Bible, you can't make sense out of the Quran. So you ready for some examples?
Go ahead.
In Surah Al-Ma'idah, chapter 5, 27-32. Can you read that for me?
Chapter 5.
Surah Al-Ma'idah, chapter 5, 27-32. Read that for me. You can read
And
it,
recite to
by the
them the story of the two sons of Adam,
Yes.
Adam's two sons in truth, when they both offered a sacrifice to Allah, and it was accepted from one of them, but was not accepted from the other. Said the latter, I will surely kill you. Said the former, indeed, Allah only accepts the righteous, in other words, those who fear Him. Keep going.
way. Keep going, 32.
If you should raise, so we're going to take our time. We're going to have a nice long.
Yeah,
Exactly.
good stuff. We're going to take our time. Then. Sure.
Yeah, I'm not
Great,
rushing
clean
you.
conversation.
Sure. If it's long, I mean, okay.
that's
If
fine.
you should raise your hand against me to kill me, I shall not raise my hand against you to kill you. Indeed, I fear Allah, Lord of the worlds. Indeed, I want you to obtain thereby my sin and your sin. So you will be among the companions of the fire, and that is the recompense of the wrongdoers. And his soul permitted him to him the murder of his brother. So he killed him and became among the losers. Then Allah sent a crow searching in the ground to show him how to hide the disgrace of his brother. And he said, woe to me, I have failed to be like this crow and hide the body of my brother. And he became of the regretful. Because of that, we decreed upon the children of Israel that whoever kills a soul, unless for a soul or for corruption done in the land, it is as he has slain mankind entirely. And whoever saves one, it is as he has had saved mankind entirely. And our messengers had certainly come to them with clear proofs. Then indeed, many of them, even after that, throughout the land, were transgressors.
Remember what my argument is. The Quran needs a Bible. Without the Bible, you can't make sense out of it. So from the Quran, who are the two sons? What are their names?
Okay, so I'm going to answer. The Quran doesn't mention their height, their name, their eye color, their hair color. It just says two sons of Adam.
Who killed who?
One killed the other.
Who are they?
They are the sons of Adam.
And who are they?
That's
You
what
don't
I'm-
have an
that's what we
answer.
know.
Good. Now, Surah Al-Ma'idah 5:20 to 26. Read that for me.
We're going to keep doing this?
Yeah. That's what I said. The Quran.
As long-
Bro, already trying to run early, bro. Read it.
we can go long because this is going to, I guess if we just.
Read it, man.
Yeah, sure.
So you didn't have an answer because without the Bible, you can't answer it. So you're confirming my case. So now go to Surah Al-Ma'idah 5:20 to 26.
Does the Bible mention their height or their weight?
What's that got to do with who killed
I agree.
who?
I agree.
No.
I agree.
Don't attack strawman. Now, you're a professor. So I'm
I'm
going to
not a
ask you, Professor,
Yeah, sure.
don't attack strawman.
I wasn't a straw man.
Well, no one cares about how you weight. We want to know their identity because we want to know who's guilty of what are their names.
Actually, their
So
names
did the-
aren't necessarily to teach the lesson. You don't need a name. That's not true.
Yes, you do if you're appealing to the people at that time because it says the children
That's
of Israel.
circular.
Where do you find that command given to the children of Israel? Surah 5:32.
Oh, here we go. Now we're going
No, you're in
somewhere
the
else.
same passage because you're saying it doesn't, yes, because it assumes prior knowledge. That prior knowledge is the Bible. So your Quran depends on the Bible, so it makes my case. Because when I ask you in Surah 5:32, where is that command found that was given to the children of Israel?
It's by God mentioning in the Quran what He has done in history.
To the children of Israel, read
Yeah.
the verse.
Yeah, because of that, we decreed upon the children of Israel. God can tell us
Where is that? Where's that found?
God is telling us in the Quran, this is what He has done.
But it's the children of Israel, right?
Yes, He has said that.
So where in their source do you find that?
Okay, now I'm going to answer.
Go ahead.
God doesn't need to say, when I created Adam, for example, by the way, let me give you the reference where I talked about creating Adam to different prophets. He doesn't have to do that.
That's
He can
not
just-
my argument.
I'm just giving an example. He can simply say, God can declare to his prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in the past I gave commands to the Israelites. That's what he's saying. This is what I commanded them.
And how do you confirm that he did?
I'm saying that, do you understand the Islamic dilemma?
You want to teach me it?
I know. I think you're the
No,
OG.
don't attack
You're,
don't
the,
attack
you're, the,
strawman.
you're like the captain.
don't-
You're the captain of the ship.
Don't attack strawman. You're making my case without realizing it because this assumes prior knowledge of the previous scriptures so that the audience will know the detail by going to the Bible.
Or if they don't, or if they.
So then how can they?
How will they know who it is without going to the Bible? Like you have to go to the Bible to find the answers, bro. Like, he done, bro is beating around the bush. This is crazy.
Confirm that.
It's not saying you have to confirm anything.
No,
It's
if
simply
I'm a Jew or I'm a Christian and I read that, where am I going to go to confirm whether the Quran got it right?
not. You have just inserted so many ideas that are
Can
not.
we read
May I
Surah
please?
Al-Ma'idah 5:20 to 26?
Can you just take 1
I
second?
mean, yeah, but you made my point, but go ahead. You made my case.
What I'm saying is that nowhere in here does it say anything about the necessity to appeal to a certain group and then therefore getting
You're
reference?
attacking strawman again.
May I just finish
No,
the
just,
sentence?
but I'm just trying. We have to interact. We're attacking
I know,
strawman.
but I'd like to
Can you
finish
steel man my position?
I would like to finish my sentence.
Go ahead.
This is about the Islamic dilemma.
Yeah.
So that means there are Christian students of yours that really like you and appreciate how much hard work you've done. With your I actually appreciate your smiling. You have a very nice smile.
There we
No,
go.
really.
There we
No,
go.
I want to make
Go
this
ahead.
more
I want you
positive.
because I don't want you to accuse me of cutting you off. But go ahead.
Thank you. No, I'm trying to make this. I really do want to make this a positive conversation.
I agree with you. Go ahead.
And all I'm trying to say is that if God declares to his prophet, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, or any other prophet, and says, "This is what I've done in the past," there's no need. You're inserting this idea that, well, that implies that he must have a reference, and if he doesn't have the reference, then there's a problem. And I'm just simply saying, or you could just take a plain reading of the text, and God is saying, "This is what I've done in the past." That's
You
it.
want to repeat my point again?
You can repeat it. If you
Okay,
like.
because you just confirmed my point again.
Sure.
Okay, let me repeat it again. Hopefully we can stay on topic. You can steel man me. I'm not saying that the Quran has to tell you where it's at. What I'm saying is the Quran already assumes this information is known and you have access to it. Hence, the Quran presupposes the Bible.
Good. Can I respond?
Well, I didn't. I'm giving like 2-second responses. Okay, now can you steel man my response? Steel man response. What?
No,
what's
no.
my-
I actually plan on asking a question.
Yes.
Why does it have to? Oh man, I wish you didn't. Can you just say that last portion again? Can you repeat that?
When the Quran mentions these stories without going into detail,
Yeah.
it's because the Quran already assumes prior knowledge of this information that people had access to. So the question is, where do they find that information? In the Bible.
Great. Now let's say God is speaking to. You're right. There's a Christian audience, a Jewish audience, but there's also a pagan audience.
Sure.
They don't need any references. They can just see that God is revealing and telling his messenger.
No, they would too. They would need. Okay,
let me say. There's nothing wrong with God saying, "This is what I've declared in the past to the Israelites." If a completely ignorant pagan audience hears that, they don't need to insert everything you're just saying. All they have to do is say, "Okay, so God is declaring that this is what happened in the past." That's fair.
Okay, can I respond to that?
Of course, please.
For a pagan to know that Muhammad is not making it up about the tales of the Jews and Christians, who do they go to confirm whether Muhammad got it right?
Okay, that in here, there's no mention of confirmation. Would you like to go to some other verse?
That's not what I'm. No. Let me repeat my question again.
So, I can respond to it. I understand your question. You're saying that when God makes this declaration,
And the pagans hear it, right?
the pagans are
About
hearing
the
it.
Jews and Christians, right?
At no point in this verse does he ever say, "Hey, pagans,
Can
make sure you
steel man
confirm."
my argument because you keep misrepresenting it. Repeat my argument. I want to hear if you get it because you keep a.
Yeah, you're
attacking
asking.
strawman.
You're asking the question.
Hey, there may be some David Wood fans that are gonna watch this who don't like Sam, but Sam is he's whipping this guy. Oh, early too.
I think you're asking. Maybe I'm not going to do a good job. I'll be honest.
Okay.
Maybe what you're saying is. I think what you're saying is that when they read this,
Yeah.
and their goal is to look into history, right? Then who are they going to go to, right? But the
They
thing
want to
is,
know that Muhammad is not making it up.
right?
Yeah. So who do they go to?
In here, in this particular verse, I'm just.
Generally, anytime the Quran, because I got dozens of examples.
So,
anytime the Quran mentions the history of the Jews and Christians, how are they going to know Muhammad is right?
Great question.
Yes. Well, answer.
An individual can absolutely get up and say, "Let me go around the world and see what different people have said." You know, they could say, "Let's learn about Gilgamesh and how there was a flood story there." Anybody can do that. The Quran is not prompting any of this. Here. Now, show me where the Quran is prompting that, and I'll deal with it.
We're going to keep spinning in circles. So if I'm a pagan, you're Muhammad,
Yeah.
and you say to me, "This is what the sons of Adam did." Well, how do I know you're not making it up? Yahudi, come here. Is he making it up? No, here's my Bible. Oh, the Quran doesn't need to tell them to go to the Bible. The Quran is assuming the audience will have access to prior knowledge of these events to see what this is talking about. That's why you don't get detailed explanations.
Okay.
Now, can I go to the second example?
Well,
Because we keep spinning wheels here.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
Now, if Moses receives revelation and talks about the sons of Adam, and apparently now they have to say, "Hey, go to some historical source that can confirm this." Who?
You want me to answer the question?
Please.
Unlike the case of Muhammad, God appeared in a pillar of cloud in front of 600,000 people, not counting men and women, and the Egyptians saw it. So when God is on a mountain, you hear his voice, you don't need to go to prior sources.
Perfect.
God is the witness.
God is
But
a
we
witness.
can get
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, no,
Thank
no,
you. That's
we
it.
don't. Because you begged the question, you assume that God is speaking to Muhammad. I'm telling you, he didn't. Stop.
According to the Quran, this I don't know how to sound like them. I sound like Asian, but you silly.
Assuming what you've yet to prove.
I understand.
Now,
what
can
you
we go to
believe.
the second example?
Okay, perfect. I just wanted to make it clear
Yes.
that, yes, you said it is based on the authority of God. And I agree with that. It's based on the authority of God.
And how does God then authenticate someone?
Well, let's find the verse that you want.
Can we go down to the second example?
Please.
Read for me. So I got a lot. So we're going to say, you're going to be confirming my point. Your Quran needs my Bible over and over again. But same chapter, Surah Al-Ma'idah, read 20 to 26.
Hey, really quick, if you want to support this channel and you like watching these videos, take one.
Cause and thus become losers. They said, "Oh Moses, indeed, within it is a people of tyrannical strength, and indeed we will never enter it until they leave it. But if they leave it, then we will enter." Said to men from those who feared to disobey, upon whom Allah had bestowed favor, enter upon them through the gate. For when you have entered it, you will be predominant. And upon Allah rely, if you should be believers. They said, "Oh Moses, indeed we will not enter it ever, as long as they are within it. So go, you and your Lord, and fight. Indeed, we are remaining right here." Moses said, "My Lord, indeed I do not possess except myself and my brother." Very beautiful verse. So part us from the defiantly disobedient people. Allah said, "Then indeed it is forbidden to them for 40 years in which they will wander through the land. So do not grieve over the defiantly disobedient people."
So they're going to enter what land?
Did it define it here? I think it's Ard Mubarak is mentioned somewhere else, the blessed land. Yeah.
Where does the Quran mention Jerusalem or Israel?
I don't think the word Jerusalem is in the Quran.
That says that the land was
Bani Israel, the children of Israel is mentioned.
That's
yeah.
different. That's
Yeah,
because
I
Jacob
agree.
was called Israel.
Yeah, I'm not making the claim that the
So,
land of Israel.
if I wanted to know what land Allah gave as an inheritance to Israel, where do I go to?
the Quran is not giving those details.
So where do I go to?
Allah, okay, can I answer you?
Yeah, I'm waiting.
So when Allah says, "Enter into a certain land," we are not told the parameters, the location, the
Exactly.
longitudinal, latitudinal. These details are not given in the Quran. That being said, neither is it necessary. You're making the assumption. And saying,
You're assuming it's not necessary.
One second.
No, we can interact, brother. I'm letting you
I know,
preach,
but
we
I'm
can
just
interact.
mid
Okay, go ahead,
sentence.
go ahead.
If you can show me where the Quran is saying, "And you better get this information," therefore, okay, can we get it from the Quran? No. Can we get it from the Prophet? No. Can we get it from the children of Israel? Now you have an
Surah
argument.
Al-Isra, chapter 17, 101, answers your dilemma. Read it for me.
Oh my goodness, are we going to get to the Islam? I want to make something
This
clear.
is part of the Islamic dilemma.
Okay.
You're in a dilemma. You need my Bible to make sense out of your Quran.
You are assuming.
Surah Al-Isra, 101.
You don't want to finish, do you? You are making the
I'm going to let
assumption.
you make speeches and I make only 5-second comments. Can you go to Surah Al-Isra?
Yeah, sort of. So what?
So now it's going to tell you that what you said, that I don't need to go to the children's, or no, the
Both people different religion. Yeah, Sam is a Christian, and Dr. Ness, I forgot his name. Ness something. He's a Muslim. Yeah, he's a Muslim.
Quran, Surah Al-Isra, chapter 17, 101.
Thank you.
Read that for me. Who do you ask when you need clarification for things said in the Quran?
Okay, sorry. And we had certainly given Moses 9 evident signs. So ask the children of Israel about when he came to them, and Pharaoh said to him, "Indeed, I think, O Moses, that you are affected by magic."
Who do you ask when you want clarification about things related to Israel?
In this, now we're nailed it.
Only that
Thank
verse,
you.
huh?
No, well, I'd like to address this. So this is fantastic. Now we have finally gotten to a part that actually says, "Fas'al Bani Israel." Ask the children of Israel.
Sure.
So great. Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with
So
us
now
asking
when
the
I
children
want
of
to
Israel.
know what land God gave to the Israelites, who do I ask?
It doesn't say ask them about
Oh,
that.
so you mean it's only limited to the 9 signs?
I'm sticking to the Quran. There's nothing wrong with God saying, "Go ahead and ask the children of Israel about the miracles that they were given." That's fine.
Okay. So, okay. But I thank you for confirming the Quranic dilemma without you realizing, but thank you. Hopefully you'll come back to the truth of Jesus Christ. Now, what's your question?
My
Because you
question
wanna
is,
bring me a verse.
my question is there something wrong with the Quran saying, ask them about the signs of Moses? What's the problem?
No, it actually confirms the Quran depends on the Bible. That's the entire thesis of our discussion. So I'm glad the Quran does that. That means you're stuck with my Bible, but I'm not stuck with your Quran.
There's nothing wrong. Okay, so let's use this rationale.
Yeah.
God often says, ask the pagans this, ask them this. And even says, if you ask them this, they will answer that. I'm sure the audience can pull up lots of verses.
Sure.
If you then want to say the Quran is now dependent upon pagan beliefs and so on and so forth, it's just
Actually it is,
it's
though.
teaching you to interact with people and ask them questions and learn things about people.
Not
That's
in
fine.
that context. If you're telling me if the Quran says, ask the pagans about this event, then yes, the Quran is now dependent on that particular tradition to confirm what the Quran says is not a lie. So no, it actually confirms the opposite point that you're making.
No, there's nothing wrong with asking a pagan something and then seeing where their answer goes and simply just having that interaction.
So if the pagan says that story didn't happen, it's a lie, then what?
Well, I don't want to go. I don't know about this
Okay,
hypothetical
sorry.
situation you're getting into.
So I want you to ask me a verse because you said he had verses.
I would like you to. Okay, so I know you.
Bro, Sam really getting. Bro, Sam need to get back into debating people. I know he got this crazy thing going on with David Wood. I don't even care about all of that, but he need. Ah, man, I thought he was gonna be like rude. Like, I don't know if this is gonna get heated or not, cause this is my first time watching this. They say heated debate. Probably is, given we're only 19 minutes in on a 3-hour debate, especially with D2. But yeah, I do like how Sam is approaching this like a lot. I really do.
You are very confident that you just established the Islamic dilemma, but I'm going to pretend that the audience is on my side just for a second, okay? And you haven't brought a verse that actually shows that, like, I'm imagining, again, this young Christian man who really respects you, he wants to walk into a mosque or talk to his Muslim friend and say, this is the verse that shows that today's Bible is authentic. Now, if he brings
Is that
17...
what you want me to bring?
Just 1 second. If he brings 17:101 and says, see, here's proof and evidence that Muslims, you are encouraged to dialogue with the Israelites,
doesn't
Jews
say
and
dialogue,
Christians.
it doesn't say
Ask them, to ask them questions, to ask them about the signs.
Okay.
Then for you to then extrapolate and say, and that is the evidence, that is a 100% proof that the entirety of the Bible is authentic, then that's clearly, they're not going to,
Let me ask you a question so you can understand my argument, because I don't think I'm clear enough for you to get it. If you're told to ask the children of Israel about the 9 signs, but then their scripture's corrupted, how can you trust them to tell you what the signs are when their source is defective?
Fantastic. Good. I would love to answer that. So the good thing is that we do not make the claim that everything in their book is 100% inauthentic. We don't make that statement in Islam.
Yeah, I know you
In
don't.
Islam, what we say is that it was revealed, like a scripture was revealed to Moses, to Jesus, and that they have passed it on. Even though there are verses that clearly demonstrate that tahrif or corruption has
We
been
can
done.
get into that. I know what you're talking about.
Fantastic.
279, 379, we'll get there.
Perfect. So despite the fact that there has been tahrif done, we are not claiming that everything they have with them is completely corrupted. So there's nothing wrong with us going up to these people and saying, isn't it the case that this has happened to you?
Okay, now-
And if we look at the broader context, it's reminding them of the blessings that God has given, and they know this.
Okay, so now, how do you know those parts of their scripture isn't corrupt? What do you use?
The Quran.
Exactly, circular reasoning. Good job. So, well, let me explain.
Yes,
know
I
you
do.
can laugh.
You're absolutely right. I do depend upon the Quran. I do
Circular
believe
In a
that.
circular
reasoning.
fashion, because when the Quran needs to be bailed out, we'll ask them. But when it then
Got him. Man, y'all, I'm not doing a bunch of like talking in this because I'm like trying to absorb this. So when I do a reaction, like an actual reaction video, then I'll do that. On my normal reaction videos, I'll interrupt the video a lot because, of course, when you do reaction video, you're not supposed to play it all the way like this. That wouldn't be your content then. It would just be you playing someone else's content on your page. That's why you gotta stop and talk a lot on reaction channel. Trying to get this through some metal plate head people. Like, some people don't understand that.
contradicts the Quran, oh, that's when your scripture is corrupt. Now, let me give you a verse about Torah.
Yeah, that's what an authority
Let's start
does.
with the Torah.
That's what
First of all, who's the Torah given to?
Allah Ta'ala, excuse me, the Prophet ﷺ told us the Torah was given to Musa alayhi salam.
Can you give me the verse where it says the Torah is given to Moses?
I told you the Prophet ﷺ said. I can tell you the verse.
Oh, but wait.
Yeah, sure.
We start here. Well, no, wait. Because if you're going to go to Hadith, we're going to have a field day. You began by saying you're going to stay with the Quran alone. Do you remember that?
For the Islamic dilemma, yes.
Okay, so stay with the Quran, because if we go to the Hadith, you're going to make my case stronger. Can you show me in the Quran where it says the Torah is given to Moses?
Okay, that's not the Islamic dilemma.
You said I'm the granddaddy of the Islamic dilemma, right? You don't tell the dude what it is.
Yeah,
So can you answer the question?
So I will answer the question.
Okay, show me where it is.
The Quran refers to Musa alayhi salam receiving a kitab, a book, right?
Yes.
And then when you ask the question, well, which kitab is this? In Sahih Bukhari, authentic hadith, we have Musa alayhi salam being told, Moses being, just one second, Moses
No, I'm
being
listening.
told, وَاصْطَفَاكَ لِنَفْسِهِ وَأَنزَلَ عَلَيْكَ التَّوْرَاةِ, that the Torah was sent upon you. So, now,
You
again,
ready for the response?
I'm not sure how you are establishing the Islamic dilemma.
You ready for the response?
Please go for
Ibn Kathir, in his exegesis, quoting Bukhari, 7:157, citing a passage that's not the Torah, but it resembles Isaiah, and he says that in the understanding the Salaf,
Good morning, Marianne. Is it Marianne? Right, Marianne. I hope I've been saying your name right. Good morning. Did I make you mod already? I thought I did.
the Torah was used for all the scriptures of the people of the book, not just the books of.
Let me see if I think I did. I thought I did. Because you always been here when there you go. Make y'all a standard moderator. I need people in here that's, just to check out stuff every now and then when something crazy go down in the chat, if I want to see it.
of Moses. That's why
We're watching Sam Shimon and versus Dr. I forgot his name, Nas something like that. The one who got Elijah debated. I'm surprised it ain't got crazy yet. Well, it already got crazy before the debate even started, actually. Like, that was way before the debate. It was it was crazy. They was fussing. But right now they're chill. But yeah.
say don't go to the Hadith, you're going to make my case. So do you agree? According to the Salaf, the word Torah was not limited to the books of Moses, but all the scriptures?
Yeah, so I can answer you.
No, but do you
Her
agree?
name, okay,
I'm
cool.
answering you.
Okay, good. Well,
Thank you. So we know that the word Torah could be translated as law or instructions, right? So it could be a reference to specifically what was given to Moses. And you're right that amongst the Salaf,
may have to bring it
there is a quote that is talking about how this law.
You were just watching it. Do you watch the whole thing or you just watch like some of it? Cause I don't know if I'm gonna watch this whole thing on here. This may be one of those videos that I break down, but I don't too much like watching long debates like this unless I'm like really chilling. I don't know, but I'm doing this. I'm gonna see how much I can get through. But I did want to cover some stuff regarding like what happened with my quarter skit, what all happened with that. Unless y'all want to do that instead. It's really for y'all. It ain't for me. Like, I can watch this at any time and review it. So if y'all want to go over like all the stuff that's going on with the whole core thing, we can, or we can like watch this and y'all let me know what y'all want to do.
Law could be used, or this term Torah could be a reference to the law in general. So it could be specific.
not law general. It says the scriptures.
The Jewish law, excuse me.
No, not Jewish law, scriptures. Because I'm going to bring it up if you don't want to bring it up.
You can bring up whatever you like.
Okay, so
My
do you
point is
agree?
that this doesn't establish the Islamic dilemma in any way
You
whatsoever.
can keep saying that. That's fine. I'm not here to convince you, but do you agree that when you go outside of the Quran, the Torah now refers to the scriptures in the possession of Jews and Christians, or do I need to bring out the references?
May I answer?
Can you answer?
Yes.
I'm waiting.
Hey, quick break from the show. I want to give a big shout out to
My boy got his own ads. He's like, forget that. I'm gonna put my own ads in here. It'd be throwing me off.
I'm going to try to answer.
Okay, well, this is the third attempt.
Okay. As the Prophet ﷺ defined, the Torah is exactly what was sent to Moses. But since that term can be used more broadly, that's not a big deal.
Okay, so you agree?
That it can be used more broadly.
Okay, so
your quote, I'm not against it.
So you just confirmed 2 points of mine. Number one, you can't, well, yeah, I mean, you can laugh.
Go ahead. I didn't interrupt. I don't want to interrupt.
No, sir. Number one, you
yes.
can answer from the Quran, even though you began by saying you're going to stick with the Quran. That's okay. I want you to go to Hadith because you're going to make my case. I would love for you to go to Hadith and your scholars. Al-Masihu Akbar. But let's come back here. Okay, well, yeah, we'll go there.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so.
Allahu Akbar.
Yes,
go ahead.
well, yeah, well, we have a different concept of God. We can talk about that. Okay, now coming back to the issue.
Yeah.
You didn't stick with the Quran. Beautiful.
For the definition of Torah, sure.
Yeah, and then when you go outside the Quran, now the Torah is not just the books given to Moses; it's all the scriptures.
The word, if you want to use the word linguistically.
Okay. Well, no.
Okay.
No,
now, can I just make a comment?
Let me bring up the Kathir because I have to maybe have to prove it to him.
I'm gonna grant you everything you're saying, and I don't have a problem with it.
All right.
Right. Actually, you know what? Can I make one quick tangent point?
Is Sam like chilling on Facebook while he's debating? Nah, for real. Hold a minute. Yo, like, is he really just chilling? This guy right here got his notes open, right? Is this like so easy that Sam is chilling on Facebook while debating? Because this is a story. That's a whole Facebook layout. Yo, oh wow.
To use the word linguistically.
Okay. Well, no.
Okay.
No,
now, can I just make a comment?
Let me bring up the Kathir because I have to prove it to him.
I'm gonna grant you everything you're saying, and I don't have a problem with it.
All right.
Right. Actually, you know what? Can I make one quick tangent point?
For sure.
This is going to be a funny, hopefully.
All right.
This is not a trick question. It's a very straightforward
Go ahead,
question.
ask me. Yeah.
Quick tangent. You believe that obviously you have a biological father, correct? And obviously,
hopefully I do.
And obviously you believe in
Hope
when
the
you say,
aliens inseminate my mother. I don't know.
Thank God. So you have a biological father, right? You also have a what's it called? A heavenly Father. When you say Our Father who art in heaven, you believe that, of course. Right?
Sure.
Right.
Okay.
And you also, I believe you're Catholic, so I believe you call your priests a father, correct?
Yes. Okay.
Yes. So you do acknowledge that even the term father can be used in a literal biological sense, or in a divine sense, or in a figurative sort of like religious leader sense. Yeah. If you were there when God Logic was here, you would have saved us an hour. Thank you. You remember that?
I don't remember what you're talking about, to be honest.
In any sense, he just kept saying it over an hour.
You want me to address that point?
No. Well, I'm
no,
glad.
I can address it for him.
All I'm trying to say is thank you for acknowledging that a term like father can be used in multiple senses. And so I'm simply saying that when you want to use the word Torah, yes.
So you agree?
I've already said this. I've said this.
No, you didn't
5 minutes
actually.
ago.
I had to force it out of you because they're saying Jewish law.
Sure,
I'm being honest.
You're forcing me, right?
Okay.
So
yeah.
Torah is what Moses received, but if you want to use it linguistically, it could be a reference, as you said, the Salaf, they use it more broadly.
Can you read what it says in Ibn Kathir?
Okay, I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to make a comment. Please let me make my comment
I'm
afterwards.
letting you make comments, man. I'm just enjoying
It was common in
this.
the speech of our Salaf that they, I know this quote, I've seen it.
No, read it so they can hear it.
I'm sorry.
Slowly.
It was common in the speech of our Salaf that they described the books of the people of the two scriptures of the Torah as some hadith concur, yes.
Okay, so it's not just the books of Moses.
It was common, yes. It was common usage.
And
because
it's quoting the hadith of Bukhari, by the way, where it's referring to Isaiah 42. But go ahead.
Because the word Torah means law/instruction, then this range of meaning can be used. But we do know that obviously, please.
Oh, my bad. Thank you so much, Marianne. But dang, did I like mute myself? But I'm shocked that no, you good. It's delayed too for y'all on just a slight bit. Um, but I'm very shocked that this like Sam didn't have a crazy ego or whatever. Like I'm very shocked. Very shocked. I thought this. Can y'all hear me now? Y'all should be able to hear me. Let's see. I want to make sure. I hate that it's like be um let's see. Y'all should be able to hear me. By now, y'all should. Cuz I see my mic moving. It's just that the live is kind of I don't know why it's delayed. I don't even know how far it is delayed. Okay, you can hear. Yeah, it's delayed by like 10 seconds. But anyway, okay, cool. But anyway, yeah, I thought that Sam was gonna have like a crazy ego, and we're 28 minutes into the debate, and I haven't seen nothing just crazy or nothing prideful yet. Given they did get into an argument before the debate, and it was pretty bad. But Sam, he's chill right now, so I like this Sam right now. I do. I like this Sam. If we can keep this Sam in debates, I think he will do an awesome job. I really do. I think this Sam would do an awesome job. So we'll see. Marianne, you seen the debate, so you know if he crashed out or not. I don't know. See, I figured. He said wait to the end. I figured. Cause that's why I said we'll see. Sam ain't got much patience. He admit that. He do admit that on Twitter.
Buddy, I haven't been cutting you off.
Thank you. But obviously the Torah was revealed to Moses, as I gave you the reference for. Now, before
you can't get that from the Quran, right?
You just told me I can make my point now. I said I'd read it. Yes, you said I can read your quote and I can make my point.
Go ahead.
Thank you very much.
That's a dialogue, bro. We have to dialogue.
I know, but
not a monologue.
Yeah, he don't have patience for foolishness. Like y'all seen that at the beginning of the debate before it started.
If I want a monologue, I'll hear one of your lectures when you give a khutbah. But go ahead.
So just to be clear, let me just put a conclusion on this, if that's okay with you.
Go ahead.
In conclusion, I'm sorry, if a Christian goes up to a Muslim and says, here's the knockdown evidence that everything in the Torah or in the Bible more specifically is 100% accurate, I don't think this is going to help them.
Okay, you made a lot of assertions and you gave not a scintilla proof. Let me deal with your false analogy. Which Catholic says that the 66 books that the Protestants hold in common with the Catholics, they're corrupt and unreliable?
The ones that say that it's missing.
That's not corruption. Missing is not corruption. Let me repeat my question again.
It's still, let me clarify. Missing, if is guidance important? Are books of the Bible important?
Sure.
Of course they are, right? So if you take chunks out of it, that's going to be deficient.
Okay. So now let me turn your analogy against you. So you just established, not the Torah is corrupted, the Torah is incomplete, but what is there is not corrupted. Because if your analogy works, I want you to hear yourself. If your analogy works, whatever the Torah they had, uncorrupt, pure, but it was simply incomplete. But it was complete enough to guide them. So what was that Torah that they have at that time?
So you made the assertion that it's enough to guide them?
Hey, that boy, Sam. Yo, this dude is fire, bro. I like that. I really do. He said it's not. It wouldn't be corrupted. You just saying it's not complete. The stuff that's in it is true still, bro. I don't think I heard anyone say that before. I don't think I heard anyone say anything like that before. That's fire. That's truth. That's truth. Bro, I'm telling y'all, if Sam can just stay chill and not be doing the things like these crazy stuff he be doing on the internet, bro. Sam, I y'all do know God Logic, like that's his. I think Sam Simone was his mentor or something like that. Mm, yeah, I wanted to know about God. What do you mean? I never debated Cora, unless you're talking about the skit. Muslim on YouTube seem to go around and around and is never answering question, so it can be irritating. Nah, for real, it can be very irritating, super irritating. He actually one of the best apologists, to be honest. It just, yo, he needs to chill. Yeah, he do. I'm telling you, he he is one of the best. I'm gonna be real. This is my first time ever hearing him debate. I always just see, stuff he posts, but I always wanted to see him in a debate. This is my first time because I'm new in the apologetic space, right? Sam is fire.
No, look, let's read
That's
the
what
word.
the Quran says.
Let me just say. Let me say what it says. Ahda. You know what the word ahda means? Ism tafdil. You know what that is? Superlative. It is more guiding. More guiding.
More guiding than what?
Than the paganism.
Okay, so what was the Torah that was more guiding than the paganism?
The book that you guys have. Oh, excuse me.
So it existed at that time?
So I'm explaining. The Torah that was revealed to Moses, pristine. Throughout history, tahrif, corruption.
Yeah.
The Quran comes to make conscious edits, which are very clear. Now, God is simply telling pagans that, look, these books are more guidance than what you have, and you're asserting this means it's 100% accurate. Now, I'm happy that you have that assertion. I'm saying that the audience, the Christian audience, when they're like, should I write down 28, 48,
You keep
to 49?
repeating that as a mantra.
Yeah,
Can we cut
yes.
to the chase, get to the point?
This is
so
not
do
enough.
you acknowledge, buddy, it's not enough for you, that's fine. That's between you and your Lord on the day of judgment. Well, I'm not talking to you, I'm just asking you. So people hear it because you speak too fast. So you admit, no, I want to hear it, that at least you're conceding that the Torah they had at the time is what I have today. I'm not saying it's uncorrupt. We're going to get there step by step.
I'm saying.
So what do they have?
I'm saying that what is being confirmed is better guidance than what the pagans
That's
have.
not my question.
Yeah.
Do I need to repeat it a fourth time?
No, you just made an assertion about me.
What did they have at that time that was the Torah? Is it what I have today? I'm not saying it's uncorrupt.
Great question. And I would love to jump into a time machine and go back there and be able to
look. You want me to
look.
show you? Go to Surah Al-Ma'idah. I'll tell you what they had. Your Quran.
My boy said, I wish I had a time machine. And Sam, like, you want me to show you? Like, I don't need no time machine, bro. Let me just show you. Ain't no way. I wonder if he does more teaching than debating. You talking about Sam or the scholar? I started with Sam and moved on to Avery because I couldn't take the beef between him and DW. Yeah, me neither, bro. That's why I don't. That's the only part I don't like. I don't like that beef they got going on. They need to just apologize to each other. Somebody man up, apologize to each other, and quit it. Like, bro, we supposed to be a powerhouse. We ain't supposed to be beefing with each other. We're supposed to be defending the faith together. You know? Sam, he does more of a like, he kind of do, he do more of a like teaching, but he do like commentary stuff now. He actually, right now he got this beef going on with David Woods, so they've been going back and forth. That's really what they channels have both became. Right now is their beef. Last night I went on David Wood channel and I went to go ask them did they watch the skit, and they was talking about Sam. They was talking about Sam, and then my question popped up, and it was like, "Oh yeah, I watched that video. That guy did a great job." I'm like, "That guy is me." It was funny. Um, Said, man, that that guy ain't no scholar. After what God Logic did, oof, yeah, God Logic cooked him. Yeah, I don't know what type of scholar that is. Of course, the Muslims they're gonna say something, right? They gonna be like, oh, he cooked Papa or something like that. They're gonna say something on Twitter. I guarantee you, it's coming. It's coming.
He's going to tell you, he's going to answer for you. Go to Surah Al-Ma'idah, chapter 5, verse 45. Read it for me.
45. Perfect.
He's going to tell you what it had.
So I'm still waiting for the Islamic dilemma.
Oh, you're
Let's
going to
go.
get it. It's going to be shish
Let's
kebab
go.
and barbecue time. Surah Al-Ma'idah 5:45.
being
No
friendly.
fun, we're laughing. Come on. Stop it.
Why can't I have shish kebab? Yeah,
I
we
love
got
shish
it. Let's
kebab.
say.
You see, I'm fat.
بعد أعوذ بالله.
That man funny. He said, "You see him fat." I think it's starting to amp up, y'all. It's starting to ramp up a little bit at the 32-minute mark. It's starting. Hey, I think it's starting to get a little bit heated.
من الشيطان.
Surah
I'm not going to read the
Al-Ma'idah.
Arabic. Okay, وكتبنا عليهم. And we ordained for them therein a life for a life, an eye for an eye, a nose for a nose, an ear for an ear, a tooth for a tooth, and for wounds is legal retribution. For whoever gives up his right as charity, it is an expiation for him. And whoever does not judge by what Allah has revealed, then it is those who are wrongdoers.
So whatever the Torah was, it tells you that it contains this passage. That's in Exodus 22, 21, 22 to 25. So I don't need to go to time machine. The Quran.
Ooh, that's fire. I thought that sounded familiar. That sounds so familiar. I'm like, eye for eye, a two for two. That sounds very familiar.
Brought the time machine to me.
Perfect.
So we know what it is. Okay, now read 46. Oh, no, I'm not done yet. I'll let you preach. Can you read 46?
You let me read the passage.
Okay, but no, prior to that. If you look at the time, you speak more than me, which I don't mind.
I'm trying to. You said I speak
but
too
read
fast.
46.
I got to go slower
Yeah,
for
read
your sake,
46
for everybody's
for me.
sake.
Read
Okay.
46 for me.
So just to be clear,
Yes.
this is affirming that this is what was revealed to them, and you're saying, look, we can still find an exit.
Yes.
To which I say, fantastic. I'm glad that part was maintained.
But if you read 46, it's going to
Let's
make
keep
my
going.
case.
Right. So we are moving away. Every time we go to one, we have to move to the next. I'm just waiting for
I'm
the actual
giving you
one.
the context. Now I want you to
Bismillah.
answer.
No, you're doing great.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Let's go for it.
good.
Bismillah. Allah says what? Yes.
46.
46. And we sent, following in their footsteps, Jesus, the son of Mary, confirming that which came before him in the Torah.
Give the Arabic and translate for them what it says.
وقفينا على آثارهم بعيسى ابن مريم مصدقا لما بين يديه من التوراة.
Translate it literally for them.
Let's go. And we, and we sent, following in the footsteps, Jesus, in their footsteps, excuse me, Jesus, the son of Mary, confirming that which came before him
That's
in
not
the
the literal
Torah.
translation. Translate literally for me.
Okay, so now we're getting
No,
into it.
it's- yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Translate
We're
just
getting
for
into
them.
it. The word bayna yaday. Is that what you're getting at?
No, I just want you to translate it because I didn't make my point yet. Please don't preach it. Let's forget the verse. Translate it literally so don't think I'm mistranslating.
Bain means between.
Okay. And
Yadayhi
his hands, right?
means both. So the question is who's he? But let's say between the hands, because the thing is, who's the he in this case? That is a little bit ambiguous. But
Okay,
anyway,
that's fine.
yeah,
So
sure.
whatever Torah he had at that time, right? And what's the context of this discussion? Why is
thought we
Jesus
just read
being
it.
mentioned? No, I want to, because the concept is in 43, but I want to know if you know the context.
Can I just address, because you're making a big deal about Bayna Yaday. It's important that
No,
people
it's not,
understand this.
that's not even it. I just want
Well,
people
you
to know
made me
what it is.
translate it, but now can I explain it?
Well, I mean, if you want me to get to the point, because if you keep explaining, we're not going to get to the point. But go ahead.
Thank you. This is an important caveat here. Bayna Yaday
Yeah.
technically means between the hands, let's say,
Yes.
right?
So that's literal. Good.
That's the literal translation. Now, this is beautiful that we're speaking in English, because in English there is also an ambiguity. This is an expression that means the word before, and the reason why I say that is
Exactly,
because
I
the
agree.
word before has a dual meaning.
Exactly.
I could
I
could
agree.
say
In front of
that
me.
this
Hyping you up.
I can say that this laptop is before me, as in between
Exactly.
my hands in front of me, but it can also mean Sam got to the studio before me, meaning prior to me,
Exactly.
right? Good stuff. So because this has the range of meaning, it absolutely does not, cannot be used to restrict it to one meaning. And therefore, if we affirm in this verse or any other verse that revelation was sent before, and you're saying, well, wait a second, is this before me, like in front of my hands, or before me, like prior to me? your Islamic dilemma won't work because you
You
can't
don't even
confirm
know
it.
what I'm going to argue from this. You're already assuming. I
So I
know
just
you
wanna make
think
that
you're
clear.
playing chess, but I'm going to be patient. Yeah, my brother in humanity.
I just want to make sure that everybody understands Bayna Day means before, and before has a dual meaning.
Yeah,
Can't be restricted to one.
Not in that Arabic text.
Can't be restricted to
Yeah,
one.
but not
Good.
in that text. It's like I can give you Muhammad Assad, but we're not going to go to scholars. That's my scholar, trump your scholar. No, that's not what it means, but that's fine. That's not my argument. In the context, why is Jesus being mentioned at the time of Muhammad to the Jews? What's the context? You know the context, Surah Al-Ma'idah?
We just read it. Well, we're verse 45.
But can you repeat it? I
You want to read
see.
the verse
No,
again?
no,
Go ahead. Just
explain
make
it
your
to
point.
me.
I read. You asked me to read
The
45,
context
46.
is
Yes.
a rebuke to the Jews. Don't come to Muhammad, go to the Torah. Why? Because this is the Torah that was used by the prophets, rabbis. It was used by Jesus, and he confirmed it. What Old Testament or Torah did Jesus confirm?
I'm sorry.
What Torah did
okay,
Jesus
Where are you getting
confirm?
any of this from the text?
For verse 43, friend.
No. We're doing a lot of jumping. Where are you going to land? Can we land? Which verse? Which verse is a
Count me in. Do me a favor.
Which verse?
The apologetic scene is still spinning its wheels anyway. It's still spinning its wheels anyway. Oh yeah, by the way, I used that argument that we talked about. Literally had a guy stuck. Had a guy stuck. I used that on a live panel.
Stop the preaching. I'm not doing mean. Stop the
Why
preaching.
did we come to 45,
Because,
46 if
I'll-
we're going to
I'll
go to
repeat it,
43?
Because I can follow the arguments. I'll help you follow along.
Please.
Because I use 45 to show you whatever Torah they had has a verse that.
Oh, what's good, LA? What's good? What's good? God bless, brother. Just watching some Sam versus Dr. Nazareth thing. I guess that's his name.
we can now verify to see if that verse is in my Torah today.
I can see that, yeah.
Number one. So then I want to establish, because you're saying I haven't, I'm establishing it. So my question is, why is Jesus being mentioned in the context of the Torah, saying that this is the Torah he had before him? What's the context? Why is the Quran mentioning that?
To let us know that we sent, following their footsteps, Jesus, son of Mary, confirming that which came before
Why?
him in the Torah. So that we know it, so that we learn this. If you'd
Learn
like to
for
make
what?
it, so that we learn about this is teaching us what happened in
No,
history.
the context is 43, which you haven't read.
Great, let's go to it. I'm happy to go wherever you'd like, but you're not.
43, 48. No, I know. You keep. I'm not repeating. Yeah, keep saying I'm not confirming it. That's okay. You can live in that world of yours, but let's read it. 43,
I'm very.
Yo, I can see now. I really do see like how cause they said the Sam was God Logic mentor, but I can see yeah, God Logic I can see it. I can see a lot of God Logic, but God Logic have more patience. God Logic is more like calm. Right now, Sam is calm. He's calm. He's calm right now. So, hey, W Sam for being calm. I like that. Right now, for now. Which live panel was that? I like to see. It's not yeah, it's the guy didn't record it, so unfortunately I couldn't bring it up. But I have been on some live, and I got a couple other guys who've been bringing me up on a panel. I mainly listen in, but every now and then I'll, do a little something. Yeah, Sam destroy him. Yeah, I'm seeing this man put on a clinic. Sam literally is putting on a clinic right now, bro. I like to know where you use that argument exactly. Yeah, I tell you about it later in Discord, but I don't have the video because it wasn't like the dude didn't record it. It was on someone else's panel. Yeah, he couldn't answer me. He was like, his only answer about the prophets was, "Oh," but that was what he said. He said, but that was the angel of Gabriel that talked to Muhammad, and that wasn't Gabriel that talked to all the prophets. That was his like rebuttal. But so now I'm focusing on like how did all the prophets receive revelation? So that's going to be more so the focus, not about just the angels or whatever. But yeah, he was trying to get out of there.
Comfortable in my world, and
may
I
God
am
save you.
waiting
In
for
Jesus'
the
name.
Islamic dilemma
Oh,
to
I've been
land.
giving it for the last hour, but it's okay. Keep
If
going.
you did, then we wouldn't. Okay, let's keep
43,
going.
40 strike, my friend.
Perfect. Now we're getting. This is fantastic. What about?
Wallah makan.
وَكَيْفَ يُحَكِّمُونَكَ. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
And how is it that they come to you for judgment while they have the Torah,
Yeah.
in which is the judgment of Allah?
Yeah.
Now, see, now we're getting somewhere.
Keep reading.
Okay. Then they turn away even after that, but those are not, in fact, the believers. Good.
Okay, so now that we read the context, it's telling the Jews, go to the Torah. And then what does it present to them why they should go to the Torah?
I do. You do realize that when you say it's talking about the context, that came. Everything we just quoted was after this. So usually when they say context, you're saying before this.
My apologies. I assumed that you knew the Islamic dilemma because you've been studying me, right? You've been saying that, right? I'm the granddaddy. So I thought you knew
think so.
this.
I said OG.
Forgive me. I thought you knew the context. But nonetheless, in this context,
Sure.
why is Jesus being mentioned?
He said the granddaddy. He didn't say the OG. I just want to point that out.
Then it mentions the prophets and rabbis. What point is the Quran trying to drive to the Jews?
Would you like me to answer?
I've been waiting.
Okay, fantastic. So in this particular verse, Allah Ta'ala is saying, and how is it that they come to you for judgment while they have the Torah, in which is the judgment of Allah? This is, now you've landed on something that the Muslims do scratch their heads about. You're perfectly fine. Now let me offer you a very simple common sense analogy. Thank you.
I hope you answered the question. I swear I've been waiting.
Sure. I just want to make sure that it's clear to the audience that this is a question, and so I'll give an analogy. Let's say if somebody says, I am undefeatable when it comes to one-on-one basketball, can't be beaten, right? I'm the best. And then you see him lose. So you walk up to that guy and you say the words, how is it that you just lost and you're undefeatable? Now listen to the wording carefully. How is it that you just lost and you're undefeatable? Somebody could take that sentence and say, see, you do agree, I am undefeatable. But it's like, no, man, I'm asking how do we reconcile two ideas, right? So this verse is simply asking the question, how do you reconcile these two ideas? How is it possible that you have this claim, we have the full Torah with us, we have God's
I
judgment.
didn't make that claim. I asked you, what's the context? Why are they appealing to the prophets and Jesus? You didn't answer the question. This is how it's been for the last hour. You don't answer questions, you go on tangents. So I'm going to ask the question a fifth time.
Sure.
Why is the Quran mentioning the prophets, the rabbis, and Jesus, appealing to the Torah for their decisions in the context of the Jews coming to Muhammad? I'm still waiting for that answer. You keep going on here, and no, it doesn't.
Hold on.
What's the why?
Are you quoting this verse?
43 to 48, but I thought you knew the context. Okay, my brother in humanity, don't stop at 43. Read 44 to 46. Good. Because
Okay,
I guess we got to read both
I just want to make sure that the audience.
Sam is schooling here. It looked like, you know how like you see those teachers that like trying to teach a kid like after school? That what it looked like. Like Sam is teaching him. Bro, I thought you was the scholar. He couldn't say anything about Jesus. The only thing he said about Jesus was that revelation that Jesus received when when in Matthew and a disciple came or whatever, when God appeared, like he said it was God, it wasn't like Gabriel. That was his rebuttal.
Knows that 43 does not confirm the Islamic dilemma because it's
it
a
actually pulverizes your objections against it. But if you just answer questions, we haven't even gotten there because we have to go on to this analogy here, analogy there, and let's do this. Hey, look at the birdie over there.
Let's do this because it is getting like flated with time.
Yeah.
Can you ask your question one more time and then
okay.
let's answer the question
so we
with
can
no
get it because I haven't even
analogies or
gotten
anything
to a
else?
scintilla of the verses that I want to. I got too many, but I'm trying to walk you through it because you said I'm the OG, so the OG is trying to walk you through it. Now,
Please.
in the context that Jesus was mentioned, and then prior to that, prophets were mentioned.
Yes.
Who judged by it? What is the Quran's point? What is it trying?
For real, at some point we got to be able to have a valid crash out, right? Like when we debate these people, like at some point we got to have a valid crash out. So he couldn't explain how Jesus received revelation. No, he just wanted to focus on the angels. He was stuck. He was stuck when I debated him.
to get to the Jews by mentioning the prophets and Jesus appealing to the Torah?
The verses that we read earlier were emphasizing that they had revelation and that they judged by it, and Allah is informing us what happened in the past, and then telling us about Jesus, how he came and how he applied the law of God in the past. None of this, except this one.
You keep saying none of it, but why is he saying, well, no, hold on, you've been talking, but you got to answer. Why is he saying Jesus appealed to the Torah? What's the point he's trying to make to the Jews?
That
Not
Jesus,
to you, that's saying it doesn't confirm the Islamic dilemma.
that Jesus confirmed the Torah. That's
For what reason?
Because it's God's law.
And what is he trying to convince the Jews to do?
Where?
In 43 to 48.
43, exactly. Thank
So
you.
what is the
that's
point?
It, that's it.
And this is six times I asked the
no,
question.
but you ask like a bunch of questions that are sort of
They're all
unrelated.
interconnected. No, to you there may be.
But
They're disconnected.
I'm trying to get to your point.
So you're going to answer it?
Yes.
All right.
This verse is asking a question and highlighting the fact that they are making the claim that they have the full Torah, and yet they are going to the prophet as well.
You even added to the text. They didn't make no claim. They said, why do they come to you for judgment? You're even misrepresenting the context. They went to Muhammad for a legal issue.
Correct.
Now, if you want to go to your commentators, it's because someone committed adultery.
I know.
Okay, okay. So it's not saying we have the full Torah. They're trying to ignore the Torah. It's your prophet saying, you better go to the Torah.
No.
Read
It's a
it
question.
43.
It's a question. It's a question asking, how is it the case?
Yeah.
It's
How is the case to what?
How is it the case
Yes.
that they're coming to you and they have
So
the
where
Torah
should they go
that
to?
has the
thank you.
judgment of God?
Thank you for
Now,
confirming my point.
Thank
so
you.
can you
Now-
answer the question?
Yes,
Answer
I
it.
did it, but I'll do it again.
No. The question of why appeal to the prophets and Jesus to the Jews at the time of Muhammad. What is it trying to get to? Now, if you don't know the answer, I'll give it to you, and then you can try your best to refute it, because I'm still waiting for the answer. Do you know the answer?
Are you good? No, just go ahead. Do
Okay.
your thing. Do your thing.
The reason why
Yo, this is like watching like the God Logic versus that guy debate again. It's just like he's trying to like get him like answer the question, bro. Like answer the question. He just keep saying, keep asking him this question because he's not answering it. So now Sam, like, you know what? Forget it. I'll answer it for you.
the prophets, rabbis, or Jesus mentioned, is to tell the Jews, if the Torah was good enough for them to judge by, it's good enough for you. So I'm going to ask you something. In that chain of transmission from Jesus to the prophets to the Jews, when did corruption take place?
Okay, are you good?
You can answer though? We're not going to give us a 10-minute...
I found out this dude, the way he run, he always tend to like stop and be like, okay, are you good? It's like one of those thing that's going on in his mind. Like he know he's cooked at this point. He know that he is totally cooked.
Cut the fluff of like, are you gonna answer? Let's just like, and then
Yeah.
you're like,
Are
are
you-
you good? Are you good? Like,
Because he
let's
cuts
just-
me off a lot. I
cut
don't know
him
why you
off a
don't
lot,
see
huh?
him
No,
cutting me off.
cut him off a lot?
I just criticized him too. I
Thank
said,
you,
hey,
thank you.
like,
I cut
are you
you
gonna
off a
answer?
Thank you.
Okay, do you know what? My question is repeated,
Yeah.
so I want you to go on.
Even David know, bro. Are you good? Like, bro, we know what you're doing right here. Come on, chill. Answer.
Another...
Right. Well, the thing is, your question has a whole bunch of assertions.
Just repeat what my question was before
You're
you-
saying, so given the fact that it's saying that
They exhaust you a lot. They make you so tired, bro. I even get like tired of like debating with them or like responding to them in the comment section because there's just, oh man. But that is their tactic, right? Their tactic is to tire you out. They're like they want to be what's that boxer name? They want to be the Floyd Mayweather of Islam. They just want to tire you out and then try to come with a swing, but it's false. It's full of false stuff, right? That's how they do things. But still, to be honest, the Islamic dilemma isn't even in consideration in my argument. Why not? That's a huge deal. This one is longer than The God Logic one? Yeah, I think so. I think God Logic one was like 2 hours or an hour or something like that. I already knew, like, when I saw the E2, I was like, yeah, this finna be a long debate. This is about to be a very long debate. It's just like, it's gonna be a bad analogy a little bit, but yeah, maybe y'all will get what I'm saying. This is like having Orthodox Muslim and Quora debate each other. Yeah. Just imagine how long that debate would be if they were like, say, if one of them was to become Christian or something, which we hope, right? Essentially, it would be a long debate. Long debate. They are Goliath. Yeah, yeah.
Jesus used the Torah, and therefore it was good enough for him. Look, you're just making a bunch of
Finish
assertions.
my question.
Therefore, why isn't it good enough for them? I'm explaining to you
That wasn't my question. So
Oh,
you're not
my
listening.
goodness
You weren't,
gracious.
I said, when did corruption take place from
a
the
different
time of
question.
prophet? Did you hear me ask that
That
question?
was his last
Go,
question.
go, go. That was the last question. Yeah, last question. After a bunch of
because I'm-
assertions. After a bunch of
You
assertions.
know, I love you because you're a son of Adam.
Allahu
Ya
Akbar.
son of Adam. Ya son of Adam.
okay,
Ya
so-
Bani Adam.
Can you tell me?
Okay.
Okay. Let's just. Let me
I'm
just,
following your
okay,
trail
Now I'm going
to
talk
make
now.
my case.
I'm going to talk
Okay,
for a few
good,
seconds.
good,
Okay.
yeah.
You quoted verse 45.
Yes.
Nobody can use that to prove
Yes, they can.
that. Please, man.
Yeah, I'm just
Nobody can use that to prove there. See, this is decisively concluding that today's Bible is confirmed. 46, it didn't help you. You went to 43, that was your best shot. The problem is, it's not an assertion, it's a question about a contradictory behavior. That's it.
Okay, so now
So,
can I
so
address
now
you?
there's nothing in this that's actually helping you. That's why you have to keep jumping and saying, but you're not answering me. And then you make assertions, but you're not answering this, but you make assertions. Like, just
How am I
find a verse.
jumping?
Which verse do
How
you
am I
want?
jumping when I'm teaching you the context you didn't know?
We read it.
What I just said. I said Sam is literally teaching this guy, man. He's literally. It's like he is in summer school or something, and he's getting taught. Like Sam is literally teaching this man. He's teaching him. This is more of like a. I don't even know if it don't even seem like a debate. It seemed like a Bible study or a Quran study because they ain't really Sam didn't even touch the Bible. So he showed patience here. Most definitely showed patience. He looked like that, that teacher, right? I don't use the ID because my whole thing is precisely dependent on standing them up, then pulling the prayer rug from under them. I like that because hey, I've seen it happen when I brought up the prophets and stuff. So why you bringing that up? And we're like, oh yeah, and then he was like, but he thought I was trying to make a different argument. I forgot what argument he thought I was going to try to make. I was like, bro, no, that's not the argument I'm trying to make. And then he was like, huh, well, what argument are you trying to make? And then that's when I made that argument. The Islamic dilemma is like one of the best argument against Islam and to actually evangelize Muslim. That's why, yeah, I do, like, me personally, I think the Islamic dilemma is really good, especially when you watch this. When you watch Sam, like, argument in this, I'm gonna be real. It is really good. Really good. But I get what you saying too, Truth. And maybe you can use that approach with the Islamic dilemma, right?
Everybody can
No,
read
but you
Look,
didn't
look,
know it.
I'm so happy that people can follow on
You can't
every
even
time.
answer a question directly for you to make a point. And you saying
Every
I'm cutting
time-
you off.
Every time
Yeah.
you quote a verse, I'm hoping that people just read it and ask themselves, is this the instance that confirms today's
So you
Bible?
didn't answer my question. Why do you appeal to the masses? Appeal
Because
to most-
I'm not going to get through to
Let
you.
me repeat it again.
It's not
Let me
gonna
repeat it
happen.
again, my
Go ahead.
friend. See, and
Also, Truth, I was gonna say, I think actually Sam is kind of using that approach because he's not even using our Bible. He's literally using the Quran, like mainly the Quran, and the Torah, of course, right? So he's not even touching nothing of ours. He's like, hey, basically, I want you to show me in your Quran what this mean, right? And he's end up teaching this guy. Like he's teaching this guy. He's barely even touching the Bible or Torah.
And then again, people can go see who's cutting off who, because you go on tangents. And I'm trying to run with you because I'm trying to lose weight, so you're a good runner. So, but coming to the issue, I had to educate you on the context of Surah Al-Ma'idah was.
Thank you.
I assumed you knew it.
Oh, man.
Forgive me for assuming that you, a Muslim, knew the Quran. Forgive me.
I like the shots.
Okay, so yeah, it is. It's got to be a shot because you've been taking a lot of shots. But
Just saying you're not
it's
getting
all
to
right, I'm not
Islamic
upset.
dilemma. Go for
So
it.
now that we know the context, that's why I went here and here, because I'm trying to keep you on track. The context of Surah 5, 43, 48 is to convince the Jews, judge by your Torah, don't go to Muhammad for this decision because your Torah has a guidance. And then it gives Jesus and the prophets an example that they too judge by the Torah. So my question in light of that is, from Jesus to the time of Muhammad, it shows they had the same Torah because it says he's confirming this Torah that you have. When did corruption take place from the time of Jesus and Muhammad?
If I could jump into a time machine and tell you every person that made a textual variant, then I could tell you exactly why God in the Quran has to make textual edits or conscious edits. I could tell you that. But I don't know. I can't go into a time machine and show you every time somebody made an edit or made a mistake. What I can tell you is you're absolutely correct that Isa alayhi salam, Jesus, he was given inspiration, revelation of the Torah, which means the law. And he knew Jewish law better than anybody.
Yeah.
And so he taught that at his time. That is being asserted in, it was either 45 or 46. Fine,
46,
I grant that. That's fantastic. Now, you made the comment that doesn't have anything to do with today's Bible. I'm sorry, you want to say that no, therefore today's Bible must be 100% authentic because you know that it's impossible that anybody made an edit or something like this.
No,
you
I
can
didn't say that
you
either.
can make whatever assertions you'd like. Yeah. I'm simply saying that let's stick to Islamic dilemma is that the Quran, you have to find the verse that actually
You mean like
says,
the 12 verses already found for you?
I'm happy that you feel that way. Yeah. But I'm saying realistically speaking, thus far, in my opinion, the one that you landed on that has the best shot is 543.
Can you do me a favor?
And 543 still doesn't land because it's a question and not a theological assertion.
Can you do me a favor?
I'd love to do you favors.
Well, I want to say it respectfully. No one cares whether you're convinced or not. I'm not doing this for you.
I know you're doing it for the audience, right?
So, but
and they're sitting there like this, like, okay, it
because
says that
you
Jesus
have omniscience,
came.
you know that. Oh yeah, see, they're not convinced. Keep that rhetoric for someone else. Politicians do that.
I think I'll
fear
say
God.
like.
Here, I'm going to say fear Allah.
Ya Rabbi, lak alhamd kama tardah.
Rabb al-Masih ibn Allah al-Masih akbar.
Rabb al-Masih, sahih.
Okay, now come here.
yeah.
I'm glad you just committed shirk.
Rabb al-Masih. Do you know what idafa means?
Uh-oh. It look like it's getting ugly here. As usual, corruption equal reality does not complete with our system. No, I'm not saying the corruption part. But I'll send it to you in Discord.
Be Messiah, my Lord Messiah.
That's shirk.
He just committed shirk.
No.
Al-Masih Akbar. Okay, now let's come back to it. Now you want me to give you another verse?
Lord of Jesus. I agree. Jesus
Can I
is
give
Lord.
you another verse?
So,
how long we got for this? Because I'm going to have a field day.
We can keep going.
This is fantastic. Okay, so you go to the next verse in 1 second.
Yes.
Any Christian that wants to take 545 or 46 and say, look, it says that Jesus had the Torah and that he knew
Christians
God's law.
use it because it pulverizes the objections. Glory to Jesus. All right, say I can appeal to motion 2. Can you go to Surah Al-Imran?
You're going to walk up to a Muslim and say, this is 100% textual
Al-Imran?
evidence that today's Bible is authentic. And the Muslim will say, actually, it just says that Jesus was given the inspiration to know God's law perfectly at that time.
The law that the Jews have, right?
The Torah.
That they had, right?
The Torah.
Yes, so that they had, right? And he confirmed that, right?
That Jesus was given that revelation.
So that he was confirming what they had when he went to the Jews. I confirmed the Torah that's between us.
Well, actually, there's a particular verse that says that he confirmed what they had, but also did what's it called? Ihlal. Yuhillu lahum.
Yeah,
so it's a different
Surah
verse.
Al-Imran.
So that means that he did the exact same thing that the Quran does.
Yeah, but abrogating previous commands doesn't mean it's corrupted. That doesn't make sense. And then you say your Quran is corrupted because the Quran abrogates itself. So we don't want to go there. Let's stay here, right?
Excellent. Well,
right? If you're going to say abrogation means corruption, that means your Quran is corrupt because the Quran abrogates itself.
No. So
let's not go there.
When God says that he does ihlal or that he makes permissible, I can agree with you that there's a range of meaning here.
Okay,
it could
well,
be. It could be
Yes.
that either there was a certain law and now it's being abrogated, or it could be that they had
And that's
corruption.
what it was talking
It could be that they had
350.
corruption.
That's not what 350 says, but nonetheless.
I'm simply saying there's a range of meaning. So if you want to take both,
What is the
I will
specific
grant
meaning?
it.
But I don't want to get there. Let's go to Surat Al-Imran, Ayah 81. Read for me.
381.
I'm going to make my case weaker in your sight. So, oh man, this is so weak. I'm going to keep giving verses. You're going to keep saying it's weak. Surat Al-Imran, chapter 3, verse 81.
And recall, O people of the scripture, when Allah took the covenant of the prophets, saying, whatever I have given you of scripture and wisdom, and then there comes to you a messenger confirming what is with you, you must believe in him and support him. You want to keep going? Yeah. And Allah said, have you acknowledged and taken upon that my commitment? Well, let's say, yeah, exactly. Yeah. What's the problem here? Yeah, God is speaking to his prophets. They said, we have acknowledged it. He said, then bear witness, and I am with you among the witnesses. Yeah, go ahead.
This covenant with the prophets, in order to know this messenger is the one Allah sent, he has to confirm what is with them, right?
The messengers confirm each other. That's what's being said.
No, that's not my question. I love you. I swear I love you for the sake of Jesus. Okay, but now.
Then don't roast. Just let's talk.
I am trying to talk. I'm trying to, because you're telling me I'm not doing this and that, so I'm trying to make it clear. And okay.
Yeah.
Here it says to the prophets.
Prophets, yes.
A messenger will come.
Yeah.
He's going to confirm what is with you.
Yeah, what is with the prophets? Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to get there.
Perfect.
When was that covenant fulfilled?
Oh, which?
Let me just plug y'all. There's actually a commentary, one of the Islamic scholars who confirms the Gospel of John in their commentaries. Wait. Oh, they saying the Gospel of John is in their commentary? Is that what you're saying?
Which of these prophets?
When was the covenant
Whichever
fulfilled?
prophet you like. Well, I
But no, the
grant whatever you
messenger,
want.
who's the messenger?
I grant you whichever.
Confirm the Gospel of John in their commentary. For real? Where is it? Yeah, send that to me.
Prophet you like, that all prophets
No, I
confirm
want to know
each
what
other.
you think, because I don't want my opinion, because I can go to the tafsirs.
I say,
They'll tell
guys, read this verse and understand that
you.
God.
So you don't want to answer the question?
No, I'm being honest with you. I'm reading it as a plain text, and I'm simply saying that there was a covenant given to prophets, and the covenant is you have to acknowledge all the prophets, that this and whatever
It's one
revelation that comes
particular
from them.
messenger. No, it's one messenger. It's not messengers. When the messenger comes, who is that?
جاءكم رسول موسى. Yeah, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yeah.
Say it again.
The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi
Okay,
wasallam. I thought you were talking about an-nabiyyin. That's why.
No,
So when it says nabiyyin, I'm saying all prophets.
So
Yeah.
the criterion, I want to repeat it slowly so you don't strawman me.
Bismillah.
Okay. Criterion is, this is how you're going to know he's that messenger. He's going to confirm what's with you, Jesus. Read it again.
Brother, what are you saying? Just guys, read the text. Just read it.
Read it slowly
And recall
loudly.
when Allah took a covenant with the prophets.
Yes, to do what?
To do what? Whatever I give you of the scriptures, and let me make sure I got this right. Atainakum, whatever I give you, it's plural, so it's not just you. It's whatever I give y'all, whatever I give all of you prophets, right? Whenever I give you them, this scripture. Min kitabin wa hikmatin thumma ja'akum, then comes to you the messenger. And you're right, referring to the Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that is confirming what was given to those prophets.
Exactly, that was what I just said. And you go and you laughed at me. Did I not
Did I
just
laugh
say
like
that?
that?
No, I'm not. Well, I like the way you laugh. You laugh better than me. But did I not just say that's what it said? And you said, no, read it. And you just read and confirmed what I said.
Okay, well, I'd have to go back to the clip and see what I thought was odd.
Okay.
But you said something. You
I
made
said,
an assertion.
yes,
Go ahead.
what I
Make
said,
your
the
assertion.
messenger, you said, is Muhammad.
Yeah.
If he comes to Jesus, how's Jesus going to know it's him? He's going to confirm what he has, right?
If the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam went back in time to the time of Jesus, yes, they would have the revelation. This is from one source. The revelation that's coming to Jesus is the same revelation coming to Muhammad. Yes.
I know that.
Perfect.
But, so do you agree, though? Just establish the principle, because I can't make the point if you're going. Do you
trying to answer.
establish your
Am I
principle?
dodging?
No,
I'm not
you're doing
dodging
good.
here.
I'm just
Okay,
saying you're good.
Okay, just answer the question.
You're doing
Go for
good. So you agree that the messenger, if he were to come in the lifetime of any of them, let's say Moses walking around, he shows up, he goes, I'm that messenger. Well, how do I know that? I confirm what you have. Now, would Moses have corrupt scriptures?
Of course not. And with
Say it again. Wait, no, you said it too
would
fast.
Moses have corrupt scriptures?
Yes.
Of course not. No.
Would Jesus?
No, of course not. No, there must
Okay, now the prophets passed away. But this passage still awaits a fulfillment, right?
That Allah Ta'ala is saying that He took a covenant with the
Yes.
prophets. That's true.
because He's
That's
going to
still
come.
true.
Now, did He come?
The Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam?
Yeah, according to the verse. Okay, but what you see, I want you to see where I'm going with this.
Go ahead.
Because everyone heard you, I want this to be clear.
Yes.
If he was there with Moses, he would confirm what Moses had. And you said, yeah, and Moses would not have had corrupt scriptures, neither would Jesus. So my question is,
Yes.
did Allah fulfill that covenant?
Did Allah Ta'ala send a messenger, Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, with true revelation that the prophets took a covenant of,
Yeah, so
and
did he?
all of their scriptures agree, with the exception, of course, of Sharia can
Yeah,
have
we
slight
can
changes.
change. That was Surah
we're fine with that.
548. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
so
have
we're
no
okay with that.
problem with
I'm
that.
glad.
Yeah. I have no problem
I'm
with
glad. By the way, this is great.
Yeah,
I
I'm
appreciate.
good.
I appreciate that you're fair enough to say, like, I get your point that Sharia can change, but by and large, the same. Of course, they have the same message.
Okay, now, but when he came, there were no prophets.
Correct.
How were the community of the prophets know that he's that messenger?
They're already passed away.
I understand. But this is given not just for the prophets, right? For their followers, so that they'll know this is the messenger that the prophets made a covenant of?
Yes. This is.
How would they know?
Yeah.
How would they know that that's a messenger that our prophet said, we took a covenant that when he comes, we're going to help him. So if he shows up, follow him. How would they know? Their followers.
Because we believe, as mentioned in 7157, that the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam remains in the scriptures that they have. But that doesn't. Now let me be clear.
Yeah.
Let me make my point. This, neither 7157 affirm a 100%
Okay, we'll get there.
clear, what's it called, preservation of the Bible till today. So you're right that we do assert that within the scriptures, certain descriptions of the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam have been maintained.
Can I answer now?
Please. Thank you for letting
You
me finish.
forgot what you said earlier.
He's trying to dodge it. He's trying to dodge it, bro. He's over here dodging. Oh, I thought he was about to. I thought he was about to do it. I thought he was about to say it. He's dodging.
I want to repeat what you said.
Please.
You said that if he comes to the prophets, he's going to confirm what they have. And I said, what did they have?
yeah.
Corrupt scriptures? You said no.
Yeah.
You changed the meaning and saying, well, now that they're gone,
Yeah.
he's going to come to their communities.
Yep.
And yet the criterion was for them to know that this is the messenger. He has to confirm what the prophets had, which you say
just
they
pivoted.
didn't have. Well, let me
You
make
just
my
pivoted.
point.
Between them or their communities.
But then
You just
how
made a
was this
switch.
fulfilled? Let me explain my argument because maybe it's
Just don't pivot. This verse, let's stick to the verse. This isn't talking about their communities. This verse is talking about the prophets.
When was it fulfilled?
When the prophets agreed and took the
No,
covenant
but
with God that they will
when
practice
did he
what.
come?
Let me,
See,
I'm
we're going
answering your
back to
question.
that again.
I'm asserting you. I'm asserting what we're saying. When was this fulfilled? When God took a covenant with His messengers that fulfill.
that's not the fulfillment.
Let me say.
Yeah.
Fulfill what is revealed to you and know what will come in the future of new prophets. None of that is a guarantee.
You misread the verse. Do you want to repeat it again?
You're the one that insert. I just want to make it clear for the audience that you asserted the verse very perfectly when you said that it's the prophets making this assertion that the prophet will come, that the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam will eventually come. That was perfect. And then you said, if you went back in time, would they be in
I didn't say
agreement?
back-
100%.
I didn't say
But then you
verse
said,
different.
oh, and therefore, as time went forward, then therefore every community is going to be able to assert 100% of everything. No, we just you just
Boss,
made
you're
all
jumping too much.
assumptions.
I'm going to repeat
Yeah,
what you
go ahead,
said.
go ahead.
I'm going by what you're saying, but I don't know if you're keeping up with what you're saying. I said, did the messenger come? You said yes. I go, when? The prophets weren't around.
Correct.
So let me repeat my question in light of that.
Bismillah.
Since he came to fulfill 381, right? Are we following the argument?
No, what you say?
Did this messenger ever come?
Let me. So
Or
you're-
this is superfluous? It didn't happen. Allah failed to send him?
can I answer?
Well, I'm waiting. It's been 10 minutes.
381.
Yes.
It was fulfilled when God, as it says, took a covenant from His prophets. That's when it gets
See, I'm
fulfilled.
controlling myself. I'm listening to me. He thinks I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
The
going on?
fulfillment is when the messenger comes.
Yes.
See, this is why and he keeps going back to, it was fulfilled when he gave the covenant to the prophets. No, the fulfillment is when he comes.
It says, "Musaddiqan lima ma'akum." What is ma'akum? Who are they?
yes, okay, but
it is
that's
confirming
not
of
my
who
argument.
is with an-nabiyyin.
Help me, Lord, help me. I know that I prayed for patience and you're testing my patience. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Okay, let's come back.
Just read it. It's
I've
very
been reading.
straightforward.
He know he need patience. That's what I meant. That's what I was talking about earlier in this live. I said Sam knows that he needs to work on his patience. He know that he's not where he want to be at.
Okay, I'm going to go by what you just said.
Yeah,
One
please.
more time. Okay. He never came in the lifetime of the prophets, right?
No.
Okay. But he was still sent as Allah promised, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you had looked it up. It's called Arazi 1210 Tafsir Al-Kabir on Quran 3:3. He literally claimed the Injil is the book that was revealed to Jesus. Marcus. Interesting. Interesting. I'm glad I got that on the live so I can go back and look at this. Appreciate that, bro.
Good. So we got that part.
Yep.
How were the people of the prophets to know this is the one that Jesus said, I took a covenant with my Lord? We're going to go with this Muslim Jesus.
Perfect.
I took a covenant with my Lord. I'm waiting for this messenger.
Perfect.
And when he comes, he's going to confirm what I have. But he didn't come in Jesus' lifetime. But he would have told the apostles, or not
Yes.
apostles, their followers, right?
Yes.
So how would they then know that's the one that Jesus told us about? What was the criteria given here?
I'll
Not
answer.
7157, but go to that verse.
Because you just told me don't go 7157.
No, because that's going to help my case. I want to make it easier for you to defeat
I'm
me.
helping you. That yes, 7150. You're saying it's helping your case. Let me help your case then.
No, I want you to defeat me.
No, I want to help your case. Let's go for it. I agree with you. 7157 says that despite the fact, well, I'm going to put this in brackets. Despite the fact that there have been unfortunate corruptions, 7150
Doesn't even say that, but that's okay.
I know. I just said in brackets. I'm trying giving you my perspective because you want my perspective here. Yeah. So let's put this in brackets. Despite the fact that corruptions have taken place, now 7157 is saying at least they didn't corrupt the fact that the Prophet Muhammad is still described in your Bible.
Yeah, that's not 381. That's why I have to repeat it again.
So 381 is specifically saying that this was a covenant taken with prophets, and it is confirming what was with them. And
what did you say though?
Was with
that
them.
Means what did they have?
They had scripture. They had revelation from God. At their time, no, of course not.
Good. Now let's follow the logic.
Yes.
Because you went to Surah 7157, the prophecies.
That means
I went
as
here
the
specifically.
timeline went forward, at least they held on to the prediction about the prophet. Does that mean everything they held on to? No.
381.
Thank you. That's it.
381 doesn't say confirming the predictions that are with you.
No, it says confirming what is with you,
and what do they have?
Yeah, you prophets.
And I don't know if I'm making it clear. Maybe I'm just stupid. I'm slow. I can't make my point because I don't think you're getting it.
Yeah.
Because you're making my case, but you're not getting it. But it's okay. I'm going to go slow because I know I'm stupid. So I'll go a little slower. What did they have with them? You said uncorrupt scriptures, right?
You asked me many times. Yes.
But you're not following the logic, or I'm too slow in communicating it. So I'm going to ask you again. In light of that statement, when Jesus says to his community, look, I made a covenant with my Lord. A messenger is going to come.
Yes.
He's going to confirm what's with me. Now, what was with Jesus, corrupt or uncorrupt scriptures?
You're speaking when Jesus at his time was definitely authentic. Perfect.
When he comes in and says, I confirm what you have, I'm confirming your scriptures uncorrupt. I have to follow him. But he didn't come in his lifetime.
Yep.
So now if I have that understanding, this is what I'm going to assume. All right, for that messenger to be the one that Jesus told me about, he's going to confirm what was given to Jesus. What was given to Jesus are uncorrupt scriptures. And we claim those are the scriptures. But if he says it's corrupt, that means he's a false messenger, because that's not what he's going to say according to what Allah said. He can't say my scriptures are corrupt if he's that messenger.
Got him. Bro is fire. Bro. Yo. This man here. Yo. Sam. I did not know Sam was this fire, bro. This is my first debate I ever watched Sam do. Like, this is my first Sam debate I ever seen. Bro is fire. Bro is fire. Yo. This is crazy. That's good.
Do you get the argument now?
Yes.
Okay.
I get
so
your
how
point.
can they be corrupt?
He said, yes. Bro stuck. Bro is stuck. Of course, he finna try to, run and say something. Yo, bruh. True, he can't just throw out everything that came before, even though that's what he effectively did. This man, the truth, man. I've been told like Sam is really good. Bruh, the build up, yo, Sam. Somebody please visit Sam and tell him leave David Wood alone. Drop all that, bro. Go back out there. You got to. You got to go cook Libiano. You got to go cook Cora. You got to, like, yes, God Lodge is doing his thing. But please, best believe that this is God Logic mentor. Yo. I'm tripping out right now. This is crazy. This is like, oh man.
Corrupted. Because that will be an argument against Muhammad. Wait, they're corrupted? You're not the one. Bye.
Right.
Now you get the argument?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, now refute it.
Yeah, I think so. He's stuck.
Okay, good stuff. So, there's nothing wrong with
stuff,
making
yeah.
conscious, just the same way Jesus made corrections to the Bani Israel while still confirming them and saying, listen, you have made mistakes. So he's confirming them while simultaneously correcting them. That dual
Straight pressure, bro. OP. Capital P, bro. The Muslim apologists are running from formal debate. They are. This right here, Sam put on straight BTA. Yo, I'm like, this is crazy. I got to watch that part again. That was, oh my. That should have been the end of the debate. What's up? It's facts only. I had one who ran away from me too. Word, bro. They don't. Man, it's crazy. Wait, is this it?
He's that messenger. Do you get the argument now?
Yes.
Okay.
I get
so
your point.
how could, for that messenger to be the one that Jesus told me about, he's going to confirm what was given to Jesus. What was given to Jesus are uncorrupt scriptures, and we claim those are the scriptures. But if he says it's corrupt, that means he's a false messenger, because that's not what he's going to say according to what Allah said. He can't say my scriptures are corrupt if he's that messenger. Do you get the argument now?
Yes.
Boom.
I get
So
your
how
point.
can they be corrupted? Because
Bruh, God bless, bro. Yo, God bless. Oh, truth, bro. I'm gonna put it like this, bro. It don't matter what we say. Like, they're gonna always try to, like, come up with anything. Just like the argument that me and you been working on, the dude still came with something else. Like, they're gonna always try to come with something else. It just, they're gonna be ignorant, bro. It is what it is. We ain't gonna be able to just completely have them like, just shut up. They're gonna say something, right? They're gonna make it look like they didn't get cooked. So it is what it is.
that will be an argument against Muhammad. Wait, they're corrupted? You're not the one. Bye.
Right.
Now you get the argument?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, now refute it.
Okay, good stuff. So, there's nothing wrong with making conscious, just the same way Jesus made corrections to the Bani Israel while still confirming them and saying, listen, you have made mistakes. So he's confirming them while simultaneously correcting them. That
Correcting what?
Correcting their beliefs and their ideas.
That's not the scriptures, man. So you attack, we know traditions can be corrupt. Do you understand the argument? Because if Muhammad comes to the Jews and Christians and say, your scriptures are corrupt, saying, then you're a false messenger, because the messenger that we're told was to come will confirm the scriptures of the prophets, and we are the inheritors. So if you say it's corrupt, you're a fake messenger, out of here.
Good.
So now
مصدقا لما معكم لتؤمنوا به لتؤمنن به ولا تنصرنه, etc. What must you confirm? that you have to believe in him, that you have to aid him, that this is what's being
We're not
confirmed.
talking about them. He has to confirm what's with them.
Yes.
You just said what was with them is uncorrupt scriptures. Why are you changing it?
Okay, I'm at this point, I'm not sure if you're following or not.
He's trying to escape, but he can't even escape from this, to be honest. Sam is putting him in his place.
Getting
No,
what's
I'm kind
happening.
of stupid, so help me.
No, I don't think you're
Because,
stupid.
you know.
I think you're very, very intelligent, but I just think that it's pretty obvious what I'm saying. But I'll make it clearer.
Hold on, you did say
let me
that their
clarify.
scriptures is uncorrupt, and he's going to confirm they're uncorrupt, right? You said that several times. It's recorded.
Let me say it. Let me say exactly what I'm trying to say, so you don't put words in my mouth. Okay. What I'm simply saying is that this verse 381 is saying that prophets in the past, right? What did they do? They confirmed that there will be a prophet Muhammad. Okay, good. They had correct beliefs that are in conformity with the Prophet Muhammad. Throughout time, even if corruptions did take place, thank God, the description of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is still preserved, and therefore the Christians and Jews can look at their book and say, oh my goodness, he is described in here.
Which books?
They can look in their scriptures. I'm speaking generally here.
Okay, which ones?
You want me to list everything?
No,
I'm
I don't know which one.
So what I'm saying is, they can look into their scriptures, and when they find that the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ has been predicted, and that he is going to do what? Musaddiqan muhaiminan, you're aware of this. He is going to.
You don't want to go to Muhammad, do you?
We can if you want to. It's fine.
I don't
go
think
anywhere.
you want to.
We can go
I
wherever
want to
you
be merciful to you. I don't want you to go to Muhammad now.
I
don't
love the confidence.
Okay,
With
but
that being said, just the same way, so Allah Ta'ala is affirming that this is musaddiqan and muhaiminan. It is confirming partially, and is also being the
Notice you have the
authority.
word partially, right?
Yes,
I
of
want you to
course,
see he
'cause
adds
it's
to
a-
the Quran.
Yeah,
my goodness.
No, no,
But he really did just add it in there. He just added. He said partially, bro. What? What?
I just want people to know
Please let
because
us
the
talk.
Quran. I'm just trying to
Please
help.
be
Let
nice.
me make sure. I'm letting you make your point. I'm saying
Dual function.
you're doing
Dual function.
you're doing what 378 accused the Jews and Christians, changing the text by your tongue. You kept adding to the Quran. And this is a sin against your God, according to chapter 3, verse 78. But that's okay. If you want to add sin upon sin and face your Lord in judgment, that's between you and him.
Is this preaching or not?
No, well, I'm
it's
going
not
to preach
preaching?
like preaching. Now, come back to the issue.
No,
went to
stop.
Surah
You don't let me
Al-Ma'idah.
talk. You didn't let me get through the
All
sentence.
right, good. I'll give you another 20 minutes. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the 20 minutes. Musaddiqan muhaiminan is a dual function that the Quran has. In this verse, 381, God is saying, look, all of you messengers have taken a covenant to fulfill what is given to you and to affirm what is in the future. That was at their time.
Okay.
Great. As time went forward, unfortunately, corruptions took place, as God affirms in the Quran by talking about tahrif. We haven't gotten to those ayat, but we
you
can.
can go to the
Wait,
ayat, yeah.
please. You said 20 minutes. That one hasn't been one.
I love
Hasn't
you.
been one.
I love you, my brother, humanity. Finish your. I'm listening. I can talk
you for your
and
kindness.
listening. Yeah.
Tahrif is proving corruption, and conscious edits is proving corruption. But does that mean that they cannot find the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ? Yes, they can. And that is proven in this verse, and it is proven in 7:157 that those descriptions of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ are present. So we have no problem with this.
Okay, so now can I address you? Because you repeat the same point several times, and I'm letting you talk because I know what your point is. In 381, you said, I want everyone to hear it,
They can read it.
especially, I want them to hear it, yes. You said that what he's going to confirm is what they have, and what they have is uncorrupt scriptures. We established
At that time, yes.
Yes, good, fine. But he never came in their lifetime.
Correct.
So if I'm a Christian, so I want to make my point again.
If you assume that there's never been a chance that anybody could corrupt anything, despite the fact that you guys have multiple versions of the Bible today.
Just like you have multiple qiraat. Yes, we'll have a find with the qiraat and the ahruf. Let's not change the topic.
Sure. So
Let's stay here.
we know that there's textual variance. This is very well known.
Okay,
So
but
that
let's
you
stay on
can't
the topic.
pretend
Yeah,
that
well,
this
let's-
is like, wait a second,
we stay on
how
the
is it
topic?
possible? Look, man, we know there's textual variance.
If variant readings means
Yes.
the book is corrupt, retire your Quran because you have different Arabic versions of the Uthmanic text. I don't want to change the topic.
You just did because you
Because
understand
you
my
brought
point.
up textual variants. Yeah, because
Of
we
the
don't
Bible.
think.
We're talking about the Bible and whether it was. You're pretending that it cannot be conceivable.
Okay, you're
that there are
changing topics,
scribal. Hold on. You're pretending it's inconceivable that there were scribal errors. It's conceivable that they could have corrupted their
Were
text.
there scribal errors in the manuscripts of the Quran?
Allahu Akbar. I'm glad. So there you
No,
go.
don't change the subject. Just yes or no.
Quranic dilemma is about ahruf.
No.
Exactly.
You're
the
the
Islamic
one.
dilemma.
Okay.
This is a dodge.
My friend.
Good stuff.
What is a dodge is when you
Islamic
say,
dilemma. Just
okay,
remember,
well, hold
now he
on.
wants to go to
Now
Ahruf.
remember, audience, how he's now dodgeball. Okay, let's come back.
Yep. Totally.
If textual variants mean the
is
Bible's
nice.
corrupt, textual variants mean corrupt, that means again you're only bearing the Quran because at the time of Jesus, let me make my point. There were variant readings of the Old Testament, and he still confirmed the Old Testament as being the words of God, irrespective of variant reading. So the analogy I'm giving you, just like
Thank
you as a
That's
Muslim.
That's a beautiful concession.
Okay, but let me finish
Thank
my
you.
point.
Thank you. Just thank you.
Just like you Muslims don't say the Quran is corrupt because there are different qiraat that are not identical.
Interesting.
So variations doesn't mean that the words that God inspired are lost, they're preserved.
Great.
That's why I don't want to go into variance.
Great.
Now you didn't let me make my point, let me come to my point. I'll let you talk. Okay, let's go to 381. So then I can go to 7157. It's not going to help you. And then 540, I'm going to follow your track. See, I'm trying to lose weight, so I'm jumping with you.
Let's jump together.
Okay, now let's go to 381.
If we jump too high, we're going to fall in love. This is dangerous.
We know singing is haram, but I want to sing, I'm all out of... Okay, but anyway, let's come back here.
I don't know what you're saying, but that's okay.
I said singing is haram, but anyway, coming back here.
Music is haram.
Yes,
Singing
all
is- that's okay.
My singing is haram.
Can I? May I?
Yeah.
This is nice, isn't it?
See?
This is
There we
nice.
go.
This is
There
nice.
we
told
go.
you.
I
there
swear,
we
I'm
go.
not trying to play. I
No,
wasn't
I know
trying to play
you're
games
not,
with
man,
you.
I
I was never
know.
trying, and I'm not trying to play games with you.
No, I know
Good?
that, buddy.
Good.
Believe me, I have love for you. And I mean, I'm not just saying it to say it in
Mashallah,
front of you.
tabarakallah. This is.
I do.
I don't want to not like you. let me put it that way. You get my point?
Yeah, me neither.
I want us to be fine.
I'm just very surprised. Like, Sam is actually really chill. But y'all said he'd crash out at the end, so I guess enough. I mean, bro, 3 hours. Hey, let's give Sam some grace here. I mean, Sam is holding it down. He's calm. He ain't tripping. Hey, I give him grace. If he crash out, hey, he got a valid crash out. 'Cause 3 hours, bro, ain't no way. Oh no, 3 hours dealing with that? Yeah.
And even more important than just me and you, I want us to show people that we can be fine.
Let him ask me that question. I'll answer it here.
I do see sometimes that you
Yes.
use derogatory language.
Yes.
And you've used it towards me, and
Yes.
and I'm not trying to make some sort of twisted, sort of ugly thing about it. I actually would like us to be on good terms, and I
Yes.
would like for Brian
Yes.
to create a platform where dialogues are very healthy, and I really would love for you to address it so we could like hug it out. To be perfectly honest, so go ahead.
Yes, tell them what you heard me say so I can... No, I
really want me to say it?
Yeah, no, I want you. Because, yeah, we're going to come.
So unfortunately, again, not just to me, but
Yes.
there
Yes,
has been an incident where he talks about being a son of and uses a derogatory term, basically meaning prostitute.
Yes.
And so I addressed that online. It's got lots and lots of views.
Yes.
People saw
Yes.
that, and I thought you should. I mean, you're a Christian, you're a man of God.
Apologize, yes.
You're a man of God, and I just think you a lot of people look up to you. You want to set a good example.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you didn't watch my video, but I explained that my mother's actually an extremely practicing
Yes.
Christian.
God
Her
bless her.
her being a Muslim shouldn't make that better. Like it's okay to insult her,
yes.
but like it's even weirder when Christians are cheerleading a Christian woman being insulted that way.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
I want to apologize.
There's love in there at least. Hey, there is some love. I ain't gonna lie. I like this. I like this. They real chill. I'm shocked. Cause the whole time I thought they were gonna be spazzing out on each other. But I mean, we still like an hour in and there's a whole 3-hour debate. I don't even know if I want to watch the whole thing. I'll probably skip up just to see if there's a crash out somewhere.
Please forgive me. I do. I know sometimes I get heated. But one thing is, and that's not justification.
Okay.
I'm going to try not to say it anymore because this one's understood. Forgive me, and I'm not saying to put on a show. It's because after talking with him, I have a lot of love for you, a brother in humanity.
Can I give him a hug?
Yeah, I mean,
Can I
it's
give him
up
a
to you. I
hug?
thought maybe I'm.
Let's
But hide my love handles. I do. I have a lot of love for you.
Thank you. That's very
I mean
beautiful.
that from.
We need this between him and David Wood, please. Please. Please, please, please. Because it may not happen though. It may not happen, bro. I hate to admit it. Cause David Wood say David Wood is everybody say he's a psychopath, and so he don't have no emotions. Apparently, I don't know, but this need to happen because let David Wood see this. I'm gonna be real. I think David Wood gonna say something about this, and he's gonna be like, "Look, see, he's hugging a Muslim or something like that." I'm very interested to see if David Wood gonna say something about this hug. I'm just saying. I don't know, man. But they need to cut the beef for real. If Sam, hey Sam, if you could hug a Muslim, you could hug David Wood, bro. I ain't got nothing against Muslims, okay? I just don't like Islam.
My
That's
heart.
very beautiful. I
Yeah.
think we live at a time that has a lot of unnecessary tension, and we can
Yes.
we can
No, I
dispel
don't-
this
yeah.
stuff. You know what I mean?
And so, no just excuse. When I call someone a son of a whore, I'm not referring to their mother. I know, no, honestly. Revelation 17, and I'm not going to justify it.
Yeah.
Forgive me, I won't talk about it anymore. I won't use it because Revelation 17 says if you don't belong to Christ, you belong to Satan and you belong to the Babylonian system. So
it.
there it says Babylon, the great whore, the mother of whores.
I get your point.
Forgive me,
Thank you.
I won't even call a Muslim mother a whore. And I'm not just saying in front of you guys. I don't do that. In fact, I've been taking a lot of punches because of my stance against Israel and also speaking out for the innocent Palestinians who are being killed.
God bless.
I'm known for that. And I'm not saying it to try to get you to like me. You hate me, I'm a kafir. May God have mercy on me. I don't go to hell. But you understand. So forgive me.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's the context.
And let me say, I'll say something hopefully that you might appreciate as well, that one thing that I like to talk to when I do interfaith dialogues and I meet with the pastors and so forth, I always say, don't forget, blessed be the peacemaker.
Yes, right.
And the term maker is not peace wisher,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So it's not you just hope for it. No,
Yeah.
peacemaker means that the Christian, the real Christian, those that I really see as like trying their best to, actually be real Christians, they don't like to see exactly what you just said.
Exactly.
So thank God that there are good people represented. I actually really appreciate
far
this
from
dialogue.
good, brother.
No,
I'm far
really.
from
I actually
good.
appreciate this
I'm not a
dialogue. I feel like the tension, even if it gets up and down, I feel like this is much healthier.
Yes.
And I appreciate your generosity in many different areas. Instead of trying to do sort of somewhat cheap gotcha tricks, you're actually trying to understand more contextually. So thank you very much.
But what I want to get you to follow your own line. I'm following you. 381, Muhammad is going to confirm what Jesus has, and what he has is
All right, so I know this is 3 hour long. I know y'all want to. I don't think y'all want to sit here for. I don't. Nah, what? I don't know. I mean, 3 hours is a long time, bro. We been here for an hour, probably longer than that. That's a long debate. This is some you gotta. This like some. You know how you got like a pie. You gotta eat a piece here and there. Like this is one of those. Yeah, he's gonna what most Christians keep forgetting. Yeah, he's gonna what most Christians keep forgetting is that we trying to bring them to Christ. We hate the faith, not them. So I'd be highly disappointed if DW has a vendetta against that. Yeah, me too. Nah, for real. He shouldn't have like I get it. We debate and things get heated and stuff, but at the end of the day, like we're not supposed to hate Muslims. We don't like Islam, and like I got this thing where I'm gonna be real. I'm not a big fan of Malik, that Muslim guy who like doxing people. I'm not a big fan of him. May God have mercy on me. I don't like him. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Like God help me have grace for this guy. Please help me, Lord, because I don't want to have hate in my heart, but I got to be honest, I don't like him. I ain't gonna say I hate him, but I don't like him. I don't like stuff he do. There we go. If I'll be real, I don't like the stuff he do. Like, I don't like all that dots and stuff. That stuff so childish, bro. Y'all said this got heated though, right? You know what? Where we at? 1:11:48. We're gonna finish the rest, right? Like later on or something. Because I just wanna I probably No, he's watching it too. That's crazy. I guess I had something going on here. I don't know how much do people actually sit here and watch 3 hour debate? 3 hours is a long time. I mean, I want to watch it, but it's 96. Wow, them all jumping. Um, yeah, I gotta make a video. I would love to watch the rest of it, but I gotta watch a video. I mean, not watch a video. I gotta make a video based on the things that I'm seeing with Cora that's happening. Some shocking evidence, or not evidence, but some shocking stuff that just got out about Cora. That I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, almost, it's literally like perfect timing. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. By the way, my phone ain't got the power, like the battery to be watching this live for 3 hours, to be honest. So with that being said, man, I appreciate everybody that came into the live. We'll try to like go over the rest of this debate later on. Like, a night stream. Y'all feeling that? Are y'all feeling like a night stream? I'm feeling a night stream. It's 3 o'clock Eastern time here right now. So if y'all down, we can do that. We could finish this. It's gonna be like our Christian movie night. We can watch this together. But I'm gonna be real. I probably ain't gonna want to react to it, like make a video reacting to it after watching a 3 hour debate. Most, unless I break it down or something like that. Y'all let me know. Like, do y'all wanna? I know the stream is like delayed, so y'all let me know. Do y'all wanna do that later on? And I can do that, or I probably just do it anyway. Yeah, her using a voice changer was insane and childish. Yeah, it was crazy. Literally, she did a voice changer thing right after, like the same week my skit dropped. And then on top of that, um, you know what? I give y'all a little insight. I'll give y'all a little insight of what my video is going to be about. Okay. For the ones that are already here, y'all get an early preview of what this video is going to be about. Three-hour review. Just crazy. Um, mm, all right, I'm finna show it. All right, so on Twitter, I responded to Destroyer of Sunnis and I guess Eternal Bread. I think she's in here too. I'm not sure. But I responded because yeah. Eternal Breads, like she posted this and she like reposted Destroyer of Sunnis. And it's a Cora exposed by her own Salafi circle. And it said cheater, one cheater, two fake Muslim. I'm like, bro, what? So I'm like, I was like, let me watch this.
Goes on
What is
panels
this?
and whatnot and talks and
So check this out.
Trust me, if we want the Quora files, we'll drop everything.
So she's a cheater now? You have evidence of that?
Actually, yes.
Okay.
And I have evidence of that. And the person that she was before also came to us and told us his side of the story, and he thinks it's the same.
Right? It's a crazy thing. Like, this person is so disgusting and vile for doing what they did to that person.
All the people who are close to her, none of them think she's Muslim, bro.
She has a persona that she puts on when she goes on panels and whatnot and talks and claims to defend Islam. But the problem is, Doc, she explicitly told me while laughing about it, like, they are Maturidi that believed in ADS. In public, they're saying that they're debating as an Athari, right? Pretending to be Athari. Is that not the biggest type of kufr?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this is when she was LARPing. This is when she was LARPing, saying fuck all Salafis, especially where apparently she's saying the TikTok Salafis. Okay.
Yeah, maybe they didn't hear it last time.
Exposing their body counts. It's like, nigga.
Wait, what? He started exposing whose?
They started exposing their body accounts. They, meaning it was a call with Central. And they were exposing their body counts.
Oh, they tripping.
To believe this was the thing. Most of the stuff that I've been hearing is true. The dating ended up being true. The nudes thing. What's the probability that this is a lie? It's like slim to none.
You think that I don't know something about you? I do, and it's probably because of Quora. Muslims were being doxxed.
Nah,
you crazy, bro. You crazy. Nah, nigga.
You gotta publicly cooked. If I get publicly cooked on Friday, I'm switching up on all of them. And if Malik doesn't drop their shit, I'll do it myself.
So you're gonna dox everybody yourself? If who doesn't do it, you're gonna do it for them? Sends pictures around and invokes Allah's curse around you.
Yo, that's the thing. That's the other thing, bro. When she started, I remember now, when she started doxing me and stuff like that, she took back her takfir, but she fully believed that she was a kafira and then retracted her takfir as soon as she started doxing. It's actually crazy, bro.
Yeah, so people saying why call her what I called her. First of all, I want you guys to know that I called her that to her face in private. So it's not like I'm backbiting her. So it's not like I'm slandering her. Nope, straight to her face. And she didn't deny it because she knows it's true. And she told us, she said, look, I don't want you guys to, I don't want to be part of this drama. I want you guys to get your haqq. I know I've wronged you. I know I'm not innocent. So please just clear your name, address what you got to address. And I want to keep it pushing. I want to do da'wah.
That is crazy. See? Man, I honestly believe she is mentally cooked, bro. That girl needs some mental help. Seriously. She needs some help. That sound like somebody who deal with like depression and anxiety. For real. You can tell when somebody going through a mental thing. And Cora is most definitely going through like a mental crisis, bro. Yeah, she got all the following and stuff, but she need help. She literally need help. That's crazy. She out here doing wild stuff, bro. She buck wild. And it's all, to be honest, if I'm being like 100, it's all because of Malik. Bro is like, wait, how old Malik is? Malik is, I think he's like in his 30s. So he's like hanging out with a 19-year-old and stuff. Bro, if he's 30 something, you too old to be hanging around 19-year-old. To be kicking it with them and stuff. And I found out who he was too. So I didn't know he was an ex-rapper. His music is garbage. Straight trash, bro. Straight trash. I'll be 100, he kind of give off like this, like he's on the, like on that side, like on the little sweet side too. but they be doxing people and stuff. Just doing childish stuff. Crazy. So yeah, that is the video that I saw. I'm trying to figure out. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know if any of that true. I mean, based on some of the evidence that I saw, well, the voice, not the voice, but the messages and stuff, it looked real. But I don't know. God Logic is posted on MILF Live on stage. Oh, that what God Logic been up to. Sorry, Daft Show. The David, the Way Show is right now doing numbers. But anyway, man, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if y'all enjoy content that I be making. We'll probably be going live later on, like today, sometime later today. But man, I hope y'all have a blessed day and stay blessed up. Keep focusing on God. Keep doing y'all thing. And I appreciate all the support. But I'm about to go make a video so I can